The theater world is one made of masks. Physical, emotional, metaphorical. And Dungeons & Dragons has always shared this theme to an even greater extent, where players become and take on the mask of a character who themselves may also wear a mask. 6 players find themselves dragged into the world of Acera, a place where might meets magic and lore can become reality. Join Andrew Wilmore, Will Acton, Anthony Anderson, Jack Reuther, Nathan Dennison, David Nika, and the Dungeon Master Wes Bridges as they traverse this world. Welcome to Adventures Till the Curtain Calls. Welcome back to Marvel Rivals. Just kidding. Product placement. No, welcome back to another gaming session of Adventures Till the Curtain Calls. We are in 2025 now.
That's not hard to remember.
You guys are celebrating?
This March will be 2 years.
Ooh, don't... Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
If you think about it, on average, once a month, if you want to think of it like that.
If we're lucky.
Yeah, 2 if we're lucky. Wow. But so just to kind of catch everyone up, so you guys had survived the onslaught at the capital of Ilhacera, the capital of the world. The High King's hand was taken by a some of you were still leery. It was kind of safe to say a neutral, more positive leaning acquaintance / ally in Archpriest Harkanis. And he bamfed out with the High King's hand. There was a massive assault at this vault where some of the other faith leaders of Igranizia were killed. Some were just hurt. Some of your beloved ones, like the Bookmaster Teolok, he survived. He's okay. Our Dummy Mommy, she has survived as well. Yep. Jay or Jai, depending on who you're speaking to, or when I was reading my note. She is also alive. But essentially, Igranizia has gone into lockdown mode. Due Portia, the principality to the south, that's kind of like the non-faith-based principality, it's martial law at that point. You guys, having survived at Ilhacera, were able to get some information from the now deceased Imro Tusk, thanks to some clever, new, terrifying magics from Odarin that pointed you guys towards the prison island of Redgarden, where the Eyes in the Dark may or may not be holding their camp. Again, you're going off of the word of a dead dude. So in taking that as faith, went to Blackwatch Haven, which is the port where the guards for Redgarden would be ferried in and out. You guys, 7 had a good time at the Eve's Leaf. Mm-hmm.
That's the noise he made.
Yeah, it was. That's actually whenever he went in, that's the door thing. Yep. It was really lively place, but really just outdated doorbells in a fantasy
He hasn't got
world.
the firmware update.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
It's honestly more of an issue to have them come in and put a new system
Warranty's
in.
not up to date, so that's a whole thing. Yeah,
It really did start him up.
They use Nextel walkie-talkies still.
Still shows Vista for some reason.
It's Windows
Switched
2000.
Switched out the software for hardware.
Oh.
Yeah.
There is no firmware. It's actually just a
I
2
hate
cups
this.
on a string.
I forgot why.
Yeah. So, but you guys were able to. Ren was actually able to strike a deal with someone to smuggle in the Eyes of the Dark logo that she had on her person, to get it smuggled to her on the prison island, which I think I understand why you did it, but we'll see how it plays out.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, but it's bold strategy, Cotton. God, I love that movie. Blaze, laser, phase, or anyway.
Phaser, laser, blazer,
Laser, blaze.
blaze.
Yep. But you were also given a package to deliver, which it seemed almost like I hate to say it like this, but it's kind of like the shape and size of a howler from Harry Potter, kind of the smaller, more square shape envelope. But the wax seal, best describe it like that, is more clear, translucent, and within that seal itself, not the actual package, but the seal was some of that viscous poison, the Sleeping Beauty that you guys had come across. Some of you had been affected by previously. So you guys traveled to Red Garden. I know I'm doing a lot of exposition, but it's a new year, not new me. But
New year, worse me.
yeah. Oh, ooh. Let's therapize that, counselor. But you guys got to Red Garden, where you met the very drill instructor-ish warden. You helped out an automaton prisoner.
Broke.
Met some other prisoners. Larry and Carl, our friends from the Eve's Leaf, are on the island with you guys. They're kind of just sticking to each other, kind of like they were written that way. But
Moral.
while you were starting your cursory investigation onto this prison island, made a very unsettling discovery when you found Tendrin beaten and bruised in one of the cells. She was informed you all that she was taken as a would-be assassin or an accomplice for the murder of the Grand Rose, which you all had surmised or assumed that dirty people got involved and got her sent away. But kind of the main thing is you all, well, three of you participated in the gauntlet, which viewed by guards and prisoners alike was literally the tables in the mess hall formed into a circle, and it was a game of knockout. Literally, you knock them out of the circle or you knock them out. Before I get to that resolution, Eldon was able to sneak into the warden's quarters and
Steal.
and Steele actually made a change to a ledger which dictated what prisoners had been released, what their time is, and I changed Tendrin's name to released, and the name crossed out. But back at the gauntlet, it was Ren, Banner, and Seven, if I'm not mistaken, who participated. It was a 3-round kind of situation where all three of you participated the first round. Then I believe it was Ren and Seven, and then down to 7 at the end.
How could you forget me playing a pinball with somebody's?
That's oh my god,
yeah,
haunting.
Man, I don't know how, but I forgot.
Haunting.
Man.
Oh, it was haunting.
It
Just
was
haunting.
a situation. But the way it concluded was Seven and this tiefling able to use some sort of flame capabilities, which you did not think was possible since you're more or less in an anti-magic field, anti-magic facility. Seven literally went into a rage, I'm not just a regular barbarian rage, I'm going to say like a will rage, and decapitated said person. And that's actually immediately where we're going to pick up. So after this was done, the tiefling Korik that had kind of that southern like Louisiana feel to him, kind of the head of the tiefling faction, he's just glaring down at you, Seven. The temperature in the room, not just in your immediate vicinity, but like, because we had the other three, we had O'Darren, Eldon, and Felix kind of on catwalks viewing down. The entire temperature of the room is rising exponentially very quickly. And you almost see a sort of rage. But yeah, so Korik looks down at you, Seven, and just it's not even metaphorical. You see like uh wisps of flames just out from his eyes, like just like trailing off into the sky, turning to ash. Again, it's gone from this prison island, so you can suspect it's kind of there's a draft going through per se. I mean, it's warm enough, but like it's becoming a very swampy, humid heat going on. And I'm gonna give you an immediate, like, is there anything you want to do? You're literally holding this head of this female tiefling, body on the floor. I'm gonna give you.
This is definitely going to escalate the situation. But I'm just going to say
I'm gonna escalate the situation.
He said it's
Man,
definitely going to.
I'm definitely going to
Okay.
because I'm going to look and just say you said no knockouts.
He steps down because he was standing on one of those tables, kind of making the circle. So he steps down to the body of. You can only assume the way that the way he is tenderly caring for it, his former partner.
Yeah, I think you told us.
Oh yeah. Okay. Fair enough. He, as he does descend, the rage kind of gives way, kind of teetering between two massive emotions at this time, which is fair. He whistles, and you see some tieflings peek their head around from like outside of the room. They look in nervously. You know, there's another kind of louder whistle that Court gives off, and they come in and they pick up the female tiefling's body kind of tenderly, and they carry her off. But you do see though Korik, before she is taken off, like he reaches into her garbs and whatnot and takes something and puts it into his own. And
Question.
yes,
From where we are, would I know if we could get to an area where there was magic within a minute?
Well, we saw last time that we had to go, what, downstairs or upstairs?
We had to go up.
Yeah, we had to go all the way
It's
up
like
to
a
the tippy top.
manual
Yeah.
elevator.
and you guys hadn't really you know about where the field stops when you're
Yeah.
going up. You have no clue how far it descends.
Yeah, the other directions.
Because you guys are relatively on not even the first floor. This is just the ground floor. There's plenty of floors going up, and from what you picked up from other prisoners, and I'll say just stairwells going down, like there's plenty of there are levels below where the prisoners actually stay.
Mhm.
But there's nothing that I know of that I could get to in like a minute.
No, it's gonna be a hike.
Okay.
Can I try to get a glance at what he takes off the body? Or is
Give
it,
me a perception check.
Because Banner and I are both.
You guys are on that ground
Right
level.
20?
Okay.
Not natural.
Oh.
So
Ooh.
here's because the last
22.
Okay, because the last gauntlet was was 7. 7 is technically the closest, and is in this circle. There is some distance between him and Korik and you guys.
Well, I actually, at the end of my last bout, I chose to stand next to Korik.
Oh, okay. So
Because we kind of like exchanged words like right before the last duel started.
So all three of you would definitely notice that it is small enough to fit within a palm. For you, I apologize, Banner, just where you're kind of at,
sorry.
not able to get too much more out of that. But for you, Ren, although he did do it quickly, you are able to see that it kind of gives this almost like a magma kind of look. Whatever is in the hand, it's just emanating kind of like that, fluctuates from bright yellow to like a deep red and whatnot before he puts it in his pocket or in his garb, wherever. You can't make out exactly what it is, but I'm going to say that you are able to do that. You are able to see that, but you can't see exactly what it is. And 7, I'm just going to say that with your still coming down from your adrenaline and everything, you're not really focusing on those kind of minute details. But there is a moment where Korik does bring his attention back to you, 7. He just holds out his hand and Return her to me. And his look just completely absolute resolute. Like he takes her head and like you can see like the reverence as he rips off a length of his own cloth and like gingerly wraps it. And just like any parent with a child, just kind of cradles the head in his arms. Well, you survived the gauntlet. Well done. And it's a very forced smile. It is it is dripping with malevolence behind it. Just to be clear, you may have made yourselves known today, but you guards don't run the place. And as he exhales, it's almost like a steam rolls out and away from his body, kind of like Aaron Yeager in Attack on Titan, just when he's coming out of the Titan form, just that going out. He takes that moment and he just looks across at each of you. Like, because the other guards had pissed off, the warden including. So really, aside from Cork, the tieflings that are now carrying out the body, and you six, he is studying each one of you, like almost like he's memorizing a face, because you are also new in general. You've not been here before. Had you been on the Rotary before, probably would not have. For all you know, this is what he does with all new guards. But he definitely studies you three, Banner, Ren, and Seven. Kind of commits them to memory. He places one hand in his pocket while the other one kind of cradles the head. He turns and he walks down a nearby passage. And you notice that, with the exhale, but mostly when he leaves, the temperature starts to drastically then decrease. Going from this kind of humid heat to arid to then just you get that nice little draft wind through, kind of blowing away the remnants of what was, except for, of course, the blood on the ground and the remaining circle from the gauntlet. As it does return to its norm, the inmates whose meals were interrupted, they start filtering back through. They start righting the tables. Kitchen staff returns to serving the food, and even some cards, you see them start doing their watches again. But everyone is giving you three, especially Ren, Banner, and Seven, especially Seven, a wide berth. As stated, many of the inmates return, but the tieflings do not come back out.
But
Wait a minute, what
they were supposed
did
to
we
tell
win?
you.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what. So Banner's gonna be like, stop.
Dang it.
We won the gauntlet. You owe us information.
And you'll get it. I never said when I'd provide it.
45 seconds. We get somewhere in 45 seconds, I can help her. But I have to be able to use magic.
For the sake of it, you are on the catwalk. It's going to take you more than 45 seconds to get down. So just so that you are aware.
Banner's there, though.
That's true. So, I mean, are you like telepathically like giving a conversation piece to pass along the court? Because like you have to think that you guys are creating a triangle right now with, Eldon, O'Darren,
A brain triangle.
up on a catwalk. We got
Do my little
Banner,
turn on the catwalk.
Ren, and Seven on the ground, and then Cork right next to him. So,
I'm going to pull a diamond out of my bag,
okay.
and I'm going to yell down to Banner, and I'm going to say 45 seconds. I would assume you know what that meant.
Give me an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Or okay, either give me an Arcana or a straight intelligence roll.
Probably intelligence.
There's a cleric.
Yeah, but of war.
But he's not trained that.
15.
He's not trained in the methods per se of.
15.
You are a cleric of war. Yours is more the stabby, not the healy kind of. But you are aware that there are healing magics. So, kind of guessing from what you've seen with Emerald Tusk and him raising dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what he's trying to articulate to you.
All right. So I'll point up at O'Darren. He can help her. 45 seconds. Get her to him.
Just gives that a loud whistle again. The
Able to use
tiefling says
magic.
they're trying to leave. They stop, and he just points, or kind of gives a glance. Doesn't even point. Just glances up at you, O'Darren, and they start coming that way.
Magic. Have to be able to use magic. I yell that. because there's nothing that I can do otherwise.
He just holds out his hand, stops them, and they just turn around. They all leave. No other conversation. They are done.
Yeah, they know there's no magic. They know there's a magic field. You goob.
Yep.
She was able to use something. I figured.
Yeah.
I didn't see the item or anything.
True.
So
That's fair. No, that was a nice try. Fair. But I'm just playing with what they know and what you're given. But yeah, so the tieflings do leave. They piss off. So you guys, 3 of you are on the ground in the mess. 3 of you are on the catwalk. What do you guys want to do?
Is Cork still right there?
Cork will have left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he leaves with the
You
tieflings.
probably don't want to
follow
be up there.
I'm just gonna sit down for a second.
I tell O'Darren
With your feet hanging off the catwalk, are you just kind of kicking them?
No, back against the wall so that I'm kind of away from the edge, and I'm just gonna put the diamond back in my bag.
Okay.
tell Felix and O'Darren that I changed her name on the log to get her out. Tindrin.
Oh, nice.
So she's
Way to go, man.
good to go as far as the prison's concerned.
Okay.
Well, that's good. At least we got headway with that.
Okay.
Ugh. And so now we're back to nowhere.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
the deal was that information would be given should you win the gauntlet, which is correct. Didn't technically say when. Loophole. DM loophole. No, it was a loophole he had. But I will say that after the gauntlet, Vespera, the dark-skinned elven woman, I say dark-skinned, purple-skinned elven woman comes up to you, is like, so is this what I'm supposed to get to you? And it's your emblem, and she's just holding it out between her fingers. She's brazen about it. She gives no fucks at all. What does this mean to you? Why do you care? She holds it out to you.
I need clarification. The emblem of the Eyes of the Dark.
Yeah, sorry, the Eyes of the Dark emblem. I apologize. The one that you wanted to get smuggled to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
She just holds it out.
This is a symbol of our purpose here.
So are you saying that you are a part of this group, or what does it mean to you?
I'm interested in what they mean and stand for. They recently lit the Capitol on fire, so they clearly.
Oh no! Very fake. Oh no! The capital was attacked. How could that be? Is everyone okay? And just just curl from one side of her smile, just wickedly.
And I mean, I've only worked with members in Volkstadt, but I've never met anybody who actually knew anything of substance, and I've just been trying to figure out a way to help the cause. They're actually doing something about the power structure and status quo in this nation, so I want to do something that actually accomplishes something, and to even see what looks to be high-ranking members of this nation's political force just turning heel and doing something that doesn't benefit, again, themselves in this power structure. That's something that's spoken to me and this ragtag group of people here. We're clearly not all cut from higher cloths and even the same cloth, so
Oh, so you are all associated with each other?
yes, we are.
And are you lying about legitimately being interested?
I mean, I should be rolling deception for what I'm saying.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So roll me a deception.
Because I'm interested in, we're obviously interested in the Eyes in the Dark, but like,
Sure. Yeah,
for the reasons-
there's enough, and I'll go ahead and roll with advantage, just because, like, I'm gonna say that you know enough that you're able to you're dropping some keywords for her.
Dang, I wish wish I was proficient in deception like I am persuasion, but good thing it's advantage. Advantage did not help. I got a 4 total.
So she just kind of like tilts the head a little bit, just crosses the arms. Well, I might be persuaded to show you, to let you show your commitment to learning their ideals if you wish. I saw what your friend did with Korek's lover. Poor decision.
Well, if I can be blunt and frank, for what the eyes in the dark stand for, worse things need to happen.
Just another wicked grin to that. Well, if that is the case, there's someone that I'm needing indisposed for a while. Make that happen, and I will put in a good word for you. With the eyes.
Assuming that's loose, indisposed, sure.
So he is on the 7th level. He is a human named Argento Bascali. Let's just say he went around claiming membership in something he is not a part of. And we don't take kindly to that. The warden heard there was a mark on him, and of course Bascali is a rat as well. And so they put him on the 7th level, which is reserved for special persons, and puts air quotes around that. But if you were to indispose of him in your whatever manner you see fit, more or less we want to send a message. Dead or alive, matters not, for if he's alive, he will get the message. And if he is dead, then others will get the message. I'll leave it up to you.
Our metal hound here is already a loose cannon, so I don't really see
He is.
a problem with him having another screw go loose and get angry and make Bascali indisposable.
Oh, by the way, I believe you have something for me to deliver.
I might.
You're not starting off very good if you're going to keep secrets. She puts out the hand. You have something for me?
What I have is very important. I'm not sure if it's for you. I need.
Oh, it is not directly for me, but I'm going to get it to the person who it belongs to. Unless you want to do it directly, but I don't think you want to do that.
Why not?
Your funeral. But the serpent does not like it when he's addressed by those who have not created a relationship with him already. I figured I could be your broker of sorts. I can deliver the package for you. You do that for me, take care of Bascali for me. And we'll see what we can do for you.
$7?
You just tell me what to do at this point. I'm just kind of just here.
He's riding off his rage high.
I'm also still hurt.
Oh yeah.
From that battle. So I'm kind of
Oh
just
yeah,
sitting
because she kept
to-
trying to stun your ass, huh?
You
Yeah.
can hear from the distance the grinding of metal on metal from the other massive like bulk automaton workforce, just kind of like like limping away as much as it can.
As best as it can, yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm more just kind of like, yeah.
Don't tell me you lost at 7.
They said no knockouts, so I didn't knock him out.
Fair loophole.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't be mad.
He's abiding by the rules, guys.
He played the game.
I'm asking if you've lost the goods.
Oh.
Not lost it as in you.
Lost the urge to murder. Lost the fighter spirit.
Address that later.
Lost his marbles.
Yeah.
Bloodlust.
I probably like look without making it obvious. Like this is where I'm looking.
This is where I'm looking.
Okay, she's just standing there, just watching.
I regret
Yeah.
not being down there.
Yes,
I'm
7.
trying to think of like 7 being coily, like turning and like reaching into his chest.
I'm gonna just like try my best to kind of like reach in,
Oh my-
sort of, and pull it out.
It's like the equivalent of a fanny pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just in my skin.
It's his little chest fanny pack.
She
Yeah.
just holds out her hand.
And I look at Ren first, just to kind of be like, I'm understanding this transaction correctly. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And I hand it over.
That looked extremely awkward.
I just making sure.
She tucks it into her own little robes. She makes sure that the seal faces away from her. But she's like, "Well, I will know once you have completed my ask, and I will make sure that this gets to the servant as quickly as possible.
Okay.
But as soon as I hear the job is done, I will find you and we will have a conversation. Hopefully a good one."
Okay. I
Okay.
can ask one more thing.
You may ask all you want. I may not answer, but you can ask whatever you want.
Who is Korik?
Korak? Oh, he has been here a long time. He was charged for setting aflame a cleric. Well, setting aflame is putting it mildly. Immolating, I think, is the correct word. Chowing them to a crisp. Him, his family, and everyone else they knew.
Oof.
But
And it's not magical fire, obviously.
well, there could have been. I don't know. I've only heard stories. But in here, completely ask, and I can give you a substantial amount of information.
One more thing.
Oh, you are full of one mores. Sorry, that's just me saying it. It's okay for you to ask that one more thing.
Oh, I'm just thinking about how to
Sounds
word it.
important.
Obviously, there's power in how the gauntlet and these introductions and brokering of relationships and how everything is established. And where does Gapek fit in all of that? Just unwanted violence against people who don't matter, I guess.
Yeah, she just hawks a loogie and spits it into the dirt. Gepek is just a ravaging beast. He doesn't care about anything about himself. We stay out of his way. He stays out of ours. I don't know why he took up this detail, but we know that he very rarely leaves. A day or two, then comes back and he's here for weeks, months. And that bothers me that I don't know why. But he's one to not mess with, as well as Olek. She is a mean little lizard.
I thought the names were reversed. I thought Gapek was the Dragonborn.
Sorry, yep. That's me. Yep. I'm thinking of
They're both bad.
thinking of Ulmer. Sorry, my bad.
Does
My
that
fault.
Ulmer's the gnome.
Replace that,
does
yeah.
that
He's a
statement-
bad guard. That's what my
Yeah,
notes
everything
say.
that has been said, I said about Ulmer. I apologize. No, Gapek is very. She enjoys the pain, and inflicting pain upon others. But she also takes care of some of us who don't like to be bothered by do-gooders that come in trying to make the prison their own. She takes care of them for us, and if there's any other prisoners that we don't feel like dealing with, she is more than willing to do the dirty work. I apologize for that.
You're fine.
I mean, I'm satisfied until I've done your request. I'm not sure where we're gonna get with Korek at this point.
Yes, give him time to cool down. He may come around eventually. Maybe not to you, Metal Man, but he may be willing to have a conversation given time. I don't know how long that may be, though.
Understood.
But well, thank you for this, and referring to the package, and I thank you in advance for your ends of the bargain. And she just kind of traipse. Well, I shouldn't say traipse. She just walks away nonchalantly, just like she's got no care in the world. Plenty of other prisoners give her clearance. Not like a wide berth or anything, but like kind of like, oh, okay, she's coming to move out of her way. Like some even like kind of nod the head respectively to her and everything, before she kind of dips off into one of the other side tunnels.
So I definitely didn't want to hand that over, but I felt like we didn't have a choice at this point, considering everything that's happened.
You guys kind of slipped down the Dark Brotherhood path of this campaign, huh?
Yeah. Lickety split, chop chop.
How are you doing, kid?
Veering down this.
I need to rest, but I'm doing okay.
No, I'm not.
Hey, man, you're asking questions. You got to be used to this by now with 7.
Why did you kill her?
No knockouts.
He said no knockouts.
He's following direction.
She was going to kill me.
She had this with her fist.
Knockouts. Hopefully, this is just a misunderstanding of the term knockouts, but it means to be knocked out of an established ring. You could knock her unconscious.
But knockout also means don't knock them unconscious. This is very confusing terminology.
I think Korek, given the display we were shown, would have been satisfied with to be knocked unconscious.
That's fair. I do have to say though that this leaves a lot of room for misinterpretation.
The point of what I'm asking, Seven, is I'm hoping this doesn't become a pattern for you, because you kind of are walking a path I walked a while ago, and I don't want you to start having loose morals just to get things done. I don't think that's what it means to be a good person.
I understand your concern.
Will is screaming.
Yeah.
Like, why? Just
Yeah.
why? But I'll let you have
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably definitely like battling this in my own mind of like, you know.
What the hell?
Cause like 7 is probably just sitting there and just like, killing is bad, but yet that seems to be what I was created for. You saw the other Warforged here.
I don't think they were like you, though. I don't think they had the same, at least demonstrated capabilities to think complexly like you've talked to us all through or about. You aren't this single-minded thing to wreak havoc wherever you go.
Fair.
I'm assuming we've all come together.
Yeah, Banner,
we hopped
give me a perception check.
I thought they were going to come up to us. I don't really like ladders.
21.
Okay. So, as you are kind of, are you guys going up to the catwalk, or the ones on the catwalk coming down?
And whoever that drow contact was.
So you other three
We
coming
should
down.
probably help 7, actually.
So as you're coming down, I'm going to say, Banner, you're the last one to kind of descend down the little ladder, and you'll see another guard who is just kind of looking at you, studying you, and you're familiar with this guard, Alexei Silvermane. He was a previous Crimson Wings commander, and he was the commander of your own training instructor at the Grand Duchy of Wet Hill, where you learned. He is much more aged from when you last saw him. His dark skin has a very gray and white beard going on now. You do know, just from kind of keeping up within your own order, that he was forcefully retired, kind of against his own will. The mind was willing, but the body was not. So it seems that this is where he's found himself. But yeah, I'm going to say that you kind of locked eyes for that moment before he turns and kind of continues on his walk. I just want to make sure that you were aware of that.
What's the last name again?
Silvermane. Mm-hmm.
Awkward situation.
Alexei,
where you have to
and it's
admit to, like, saying hi to them, or just like,
or sorry, Aleksie, Alexei.
Yeah, I hate that.
Alexei Silvermane. But yeah, so you have all reconvened your circle of six, minus a Beakley. But
Thank goodness
he's
he's
just
not
living
here.
it.
Yeah, I was say, thank God
he
he's
is.
not here for
he
this.
is, like, there is like little servers like, oh, and they're like
Dunstan checks in.
He's just
Mm-hmm.
extending the neck and just snatching the
Could have,
wings.
like, have his nails painted.
Ba 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 ba.
His
He's
claws-
loving
Yeah,
it.
his
It is
claws are
intense.
being painted.
Well, you know, claws,
Spoiled
nails.
rotten when we get back.
Talons,
Yeah.
talons. Yeah,
Talons are just extra long nails.
yeah.
You just-
Treat yourself. That's Beakley's having a treat yourself day.
Just like, you know how like a dog when they lay out
Yeah.
on their back,
Yeah.
that's just kind of how
Splayed
he's living
out.
life.
Splayed out, getting tummy rubbings.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, he's great.
So back in this place filled with blood from Seven.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Arterial blood.
So what do you guys want to do?
Does anybody have any potions?
I don't think potions work here.
Potions
I
aren't
doubt they
magic.
would.
Not for
Yeah,
sure.
they are.
We need.
Magical item.
Mm-hmm.
I need to heal. I'm
70. I don't know. Is there an infirmary we get him to, or
It is technically a common magical item. So I'm going based off of D&D.
Right now, it's just flavored juice.
Yeah.
spicy juice?
So we're all guards. Let's head in the direction of the mechanism. Once we get up to a certain level, magic is restored.
And we can help.
We can
Are we
heal.
allowed to go up there?
Hmm?
Are we allowed?
You guys were unimpeded last time. I mean, you were
They
watched
didn't stop us.
intently by the 4 guards that were up there. But you weren't hostile, they weren't hostile, so
But this isn't even like common knowledge. It didn't feel like common knowledge. Like I feel like the Praetorian would have mentioned something like that.
What, like a gap in the field?
Yeah, that's really strange.
No, he
Well, I
wouldn't.
think it's above.
No, he wouldn't at all. He doesn't know everybody that's coming in here. He doesn't want to say, "Hey, here's the chink in our armor."
To us.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not going to tell every single person that comes in
But he
here.
would tell us.
No, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't know us, so he's
He
probably.
knows us enough to assign us on a mission that's
Yeah,
very
we're on like
critical.
special
I do
missions.
agree with,
so.
with Ren here. If our job is to try to figure out what shady underground thing is in the prison,
Body.
knowing if there's a way out would be probably good information.
I mean,
Because everybody acts as if Red Garden is an impenetrable and unescapable fortress, but if you can just cast magic at the top of the place to leave.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That just
But I'm not sure you could easily get to that point if you weren't a guard.
Right. There's like 4
not
guards
to
up
mention.
there?
Not
Have you seen the morals around here?
What
I
morals?
mean, yeah, true.
Exactly.
Lack of.
But I will
Well,
say
I-
that it takes extreme power to do what this place is doing. So it makes sense that it only goes so far.
Not to mention, they only gave us this information after questioning us for 24 hours straight. So,
Plus,
you
I mean,
know.
7 he's beat up bad.
Well,
Well, that's what I'm
we can
saying,
go
no
to the
matter what,
barracks
yeah,
and
we-
rest.
if there's an area that doesn't, well, but that's the problem. If there, he needs to take a little break. He's tuckered out.
Do we have?
He needs animal crackers and an orange juice.
No guys are chuckled out.
Little guy needs a Lunchable. Not sponsored.
Roll.
I'm more so like bringing this up as like a point of contention because I think Seven actually really smartly got at it. I think it's a point of like shady interaction with maybe the Praetorian doesn't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like
Maybe
most of the hierarchy seems to be stretched pretty thin right now, and
And-
that's what they want. Not them, but everyone
so once
else.
again, like were we wrong to trust the warden if there are
I mean, aside from you guys, I don't really trust anybody we talk to.
Mm.
okay,
And,
like
and I'm like,
trust in the loose way of the word that we've been trying to use.
yeah, I got you. I mean, he seems like he wants to help. Like he seems like he's not trying to use this place in unsavory means. If that's what you're meaning, like I'm picking up that vibe from him. But
I get that vibe now. He left us high and dry out here.
I mean,
There's also
if we're going against the order of things, he's trying to keep this place set. And if there's a hierarchy here, he's not trying to mess with that. Like he doesn't want to rile up the guard, or he doesn't want to rile up the populace if something like that's going to happen. I mean, that happens.
There's also some information that you guys may not know that we can talk about while we move.
Let's go.
What?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. There's plenty of prisoners that are keeping their own tabs on you. Plenty of them are doing their own things, but there are eyes and they are watching.
Are they in the dark?
Some of them are auspiciously standing under an awning, so you can only see hoods are drawn over, so you can see the
The
people.
light of their pipe lights their face for just a moment.
It's Aragorn.
I call him Strider.
It looks like Kermit the Frog, but he had the mole.
I was gonna say, like, for everyone's like everyone's visual cues, Wes right now had his hood on top, looking like Darth Kermit in that meme.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Do it.
His name is
Do it.
Constance.
Do it, Miss Piggy.
Do it, Anakin.
Yeah, no.
I am the Senate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we
I
need
really want to see a Muppet Star Wars now.
We need-
Lord of the Rings.
we need to get out of here.
Yep. Let's
Like-
make our way up.
Are we going to the chain?
okay.
Okay, let's do it.
So
Yeah, we
kinda-
gotta go to the 7th floor anyway, apparently. So
Yeah,
Go
retracing
up.
your
Yeah, what do we got to go to the
path.
7th floor
I
for?
might need to explain that one.
7-7. We're gonna
777. We're gonna put 77 up here.
Yep.
do
Just,
it.
just like a kiosk, but just to start.
Sure.
Get 'em all.
It's a sunglasses hut.
Seven
It's like a
on seven.
Cinnabon. It's just wherever you
Tommy
suspect a Cinnabon.
Bahamas and Ray-Bans.
Limited
Yeah.
menu items.
Well, it sounds like we need to send somebody to 7th heaven.
I'm sorry, what? Like to go get donuts? Like we can't really do that here.
That's how he recharges.
It's a manner of speaking. Let's keep going.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go.
So, as you guys are kind of retracing your path up, you get about that distance that you guys estimate where the field ends. Do you guys want to keep going all the way up?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I think we'll stop here.
Okay.
Um,
So this is one of the this is more of one of those spiral towers. This one, it doesn't have inherently floors. There is one designated thing for this tower, and that is strictly for this anti-magic whatever. So it is a single stairwell up and down. That's all it is. So it's kind of hard to say what floor, but I will say that, and I think I did say, when you guys get to the top, you are able to overlook the entire island. But yeah, so I'm sorry, I can't actually give you a floor because there is none aside from the very top
Up.
and the entrance.
Yeah,
to it.
we're up.
We're just
We're
high.
up there.
Yep. Sorry.
Everything
good.
powers back up at a certain point. We're like, oh, here we
Yeah.
go.
Once we get
and
cell phone
notably,
reception, then we're good.
It's sooner as you're going up.
Ooh,
like sooner than it was before.
it's at a lower level.
Mm-hmm.
Field is weakening
Yeah.
quickly.
That's a problem.
Can we like
if we're like keeping pace with it, like how fast is the rate of?
So when you came down, this is a sprawling complex within the island, and it takes at least about 30 minutes, I would say, just to get from the mess to the entrance of it, and then another 15 to 20 to go up the spiral winding. So that's a 50-minute for you to descend initially from where you were and come to the mess hall. So it was, if I'm putting it timeline wise, 40 minutes.
Wow.
So in 10 minutes, it changed, I'm going to say, a distance of about 60 feet.
I mean, that's kind of noticeable.
Yeah, it's very noticeable, and that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, you suddenly, it's like the auxiliary power kicked on.
If we can like walk, because we're like, this is a spiral staircase that we're on.
Is it wide enough for us all fit?
If we're like,
Probably a standard, like a human, two of them can stand side by side and pass.
Darren, can you do something for me? Just kind of like walk with what you feel as this.
Yeah, so as we kind of
I mean, I got my watch. I can just hold it out, and if
Fast.
it lights up, then we're in magic, baby.
Yeah, I just want to track like how fast it's going,
Okay, so like I'll like
and if it's still happening.
yeah.
right
So
now.
can I investigate to see like if we can detect if it's steadily declining?
I'm not gonna make you roll for it. As you're holding it out, like there's a point where like no magic, and like you step over and it's magic. So you're like, okay. So you kind of, I'm gonna say, you kind of hold it below that level.
Yeah,
and nothing
see if it turns
changes.
up. Okay, so it just stays at that level while
It's
we're.
staying there. And how long you want to sit there?
I mean, like while we're talking, I'm just gonna hold it there.
How long you want to sit there?
Well, let's go up just a little bit.
I will
Yeah.
stay. I will stay where I know the line is at,
Oh,
and I'm just gonna wait.
We
So
can
like
go
5
from
minutes.
here.
Like
Because it's
As long as
a
we're-
reasonable.
totally possible within this. I know it's going to sound stupid, but
Yeah.
like for your upper torso to have your magical items
Yeah.
going off, and your bottom half, if there's any like if you
Yeah.
have like a boots or something.
I'm just trying to
nothing
find
can
like
happen.
the level and hold it directly below or directly where it's at, and if I move it any lower, it'll go away or it'll change to see if it's degrading or not.
5-10 minutes, nothing seems to be changing. It doesn't light up because you're holding it under.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like we have to think of it like an invisible water line.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to change during that time.
Okay.
When you guys
So
went up top, did you see what was causing this anti-magic field, or was it behind like?
we saw the mechanism, but
The
the actual
mechanism.
power source was within the.
It was
It
down.
was like a crystal and everything, and it shoots it through a hole down below.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, you guys couldn't get close enough to.
Well, yeah,
crystal
there's the
itself.
guard and everything like that,
Mhm.
and they were just walking around
I'm
But it
gonna
seems
bring out
at the
Nevermore.
moment to not changed.
like a
Okay.
tide.
Maybe
I'm gonna
Are you
kind
trying to
of
do it below the line or above?
above the line.
where the magic's at.
Because
Where the magic
goal
happens.
is to be able to let Nevermore survey the area above, because I can still, I would assume, talk to him since it's telepathy and not magic.
So where are you poofing him out at?
Above the anti-magic field.
Okay.
I'll poof him out. Poop him out.
out.
Poof him out in my hand. And I'll just kind of toss him into the air and let him start kind of flying away and over,
So-
not towards the guards.
So are you at the
But
top?
just kind
Is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay. Just because like it's one thing if they would have saw suddenly this thing appear out of the stairwell, the guards would have attacked. But I'm gonna say that since you are in front of them, you poof it. You poof Evermore, and he starts flying around. Yeah. So what do you want to see? What do you want to do?
So right now, while we're kind of sitting here, I'm going to let Banner heal 7. And I'm just going to kind of go into Nevermore's eyes and just kind of survey the entire island.
Sure.
See what I can see.
So from where you are at, through Nevermore's eyes, you are a little bit more away from center. If you want to think of a circle, instead of being dead center, you're like half that. What is it? The radius is from center to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
You're like
Yes.
half the distance of that radius to the edge of what the island would be. The size of this Island is rather large, but you do see a lot of it seems to be just sheer drops and rock of the former mountain. But you're able to see where, let's say you have the amount of distance, you're able to see where you guys came up and the lift, you're able to see the general courtyard. If I were to describe it, well, as I describe it, you do have to think of it like as you enter the prison, you're going into a large opening. There's a flat, almost like staging area that is the yard. And as you go deeper in, that is where, the cave or the mountain kind of opens up. You're going into it. You do see the various towers, turrets around. You do see more little guard turrets at different levels. Not necessarily manned at that moment, but it's kind of two and two together. If there is an attempted escape, they're at different levels in order to search water at various distances or whatnot. Or if they need to grab somebody who's scaling the side, they have different heights that they can attempt to get to from or to. Anything else you're looking for specifically?
Not as of right
or...
now.
Okay.
I'm looking for a woman. No, I'm kidding.
So there's a place called the Eve's Leave.
I am actually going to leave Nevermore out.
Okay.
And I'm going to let Nevermore fly around and kind of keep watch on things as we go about our business.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? So healing going on?
Yeah.
Banner and 7?
Okay, I'm healed myself.
Okay.
You need any, Jack?
No.
Okay.
I was untouched.
Oh, good.
Anything, Eldon?
You need more.
No.
Yes. All right.
Should we talk to the guards?
He's a beefy
and
boy.
Let them
You
know
got
the
me to
field
half
is
health.
weakening.
With you.
I mean, yeah, like we should probably notify somebody or ask to see if that's normal.
Right.
It's another 10.
We didn't really get that on the pamphlet in.
And,
So.
and I'll even say that, during this time,
10 and then
15,
11, so
20 minutes, whatever it is to heal Nevermore, there's no change in the level.
There still hasn't changed.
No,
Okay.
there is no change in the level.
Well, these are just doing to it.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'll go up to the guards and ask.
I'm doing a lot better.
I'm not afraid.
So they stand stoically as you approach.
Uh,
That's what I did.
are you guys aware that the field is weakening at all? The magical anti-magic field is actually... The ability to use magic is now at a lower level than it was 40 minutes ago.
They're really confused as you're talking to you, say lower level. They're, and you see one reach over and put his hand on the crystal and move it up. And as you're standing there, you just feel your magic disappear. Like
So it
the
moves.
field is moving itself.
Okay.
And then he moves his hand back down.
Oh. Okay. So you can control it.
Yes. Did they not tell you this?
We didn't get a
No,
pamphlet.
we got no information on this one.
We just wanted to make sure it was aware. Sorry if it's a newbie mistake, but
No,
we'd rather let
not the
somebody know.
first. No, it won't be the last.
Cool.
But yes, we are able to move the area of effect for the field itself, depending on how deep issues may arise, because we do have issues, unfortunately, with other guards who might try and smuggle things in. So if we need to squash anything that happens, we can shift it to a more stronger focal point at a lower level or a higher level. We can encapsulate this entire peak if we so wish.
Okay.
Okay.
When you move it up, does it ever reach a point where the bottom levels of this island are outside of the field?
Yes. As it is that this area, and it like lowers, as you say that, he lowers his hand on the crystal again. And like you feel, as you're standing there, maybe he lowered it a little bit too much. And where you were standing, like the
goes
watch
back.
lights up. Yeah, we are able to leave some areas exposed, but
Okay.
there are ever 4 of us here.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I was just curious if Okay.
Mystery solved.
I love when I see Jack like have a new question in his mind because he just I love it.
I guess it's purposeful that new guards don't know, which is probably a good idea.
And if they adjust it, yeah, I mean, like, so
Well,
they
no,
never. Well, I mean, like, for them, they never. Some people know where it's at, but most of the other guards don't know. So if they are trying to do something shady, at
Exactly.
any time it could change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a perception check, all of you that are kind of near the crystal and kind of looking.
18.
Okay.
Perception.
23.
Okay.
19.
6.
Nothing escapes these eyes.
Well, those of you over like a 10, you can see they're all kind of wearing the same armor garb. They are more heavily armed in terms of weaponry. There are two of them that do look like they have some sort of alchemical or component pouches. But you see on one, like, kind of tucked away is you do see a emerald blade underneath. On another one, you see 3 claw marks. And it's safe to assume that these are from the factions. Like there is one that even has a kind of, I don't want to say like a pocket square, but something similar of a dark green colored on there. So these are elites of elites chosen by the Praetor to be placed here.
Makes sense.
You have to think of like the Red Guards from the Imperial Guards from Star Wars.
That's actually what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah. Only, actually, if they were standing there looking like Imperial Guards, that'd be pretty BA.
Yeah.
I'd want to be one, just saying. They're typically force sensitive.
Cool.
But yeah.
So you're at least feeling better now.
I'm feeling a lot better. Banner did help me. Not 100%, but I'm better. Better.
Are you three the? Is
There is 4 of them,
There's 4.
technically, yeah. Because this is more
Still
of
say
a
3.
this is more of a rectangular kind of giant crystal. And when I say it's a large crystal, it's about the size of the table that we're sitting at right now, which if I'm not mistaken, about a 6-foot long table,
Yeah.
about 3 feet wide.
Yeah.
So it is long and it is also thick.
So between the 4 of you, is there anybody else that switches out with you?
Oh, break time.
Yep.
Exactly.
Time for a shift change.
Speaking of which, oh, somebody just sorry, I just got sent here.
It's just a really
For
old.
Donna in HR.
It's a really old PA system throughout the entire place, and that's what goes off.
Man, that was an elementary school things like, can you please send
Yeah.
Mr. Robbins?
Blue light special on aisle
so-
5. Blue light special, aisle 5.
He speaks up. So we're mandated to be here for at least a week at a time.
Okay.
Oof.
Like not sleeping.
Well, I mean,
We
like,
don't need to sleep.
Yep, that's the answer. That's what.
Interesting.
I mean,
And like you do notice one is more elven in nature. And in and of itself, he does not need to sleep.
Tracks.
Yep. But
I don't really either, but it's nice.
That's true.
yes.
Clears the mind.
And the other 3, like you're talking with this one, the other 3 are still like looking in their respective directions, like looking because now this is turned into an observation deck with all of you up here. They're also kind of making sure,
We're
they're
not
waiting, hands on hilts and whatnot in pockets, ready to do whatever they may do. Yeah, please do a jerking motion in front of these guys.
they love
Speaking
sudden.
of getting beheaded.
Yeah, they love sudden bursts of movement and shouting.
And he smote your ruin upon the
Yeah,
mountainside.
man.
Should I talk very quietly and all of a sudden I just, right in the guy's
You
face.
get Spartan kicked off the edge.
Since you all seem above the power struggle here in the prison, like, is the warden frankly to be trusted?
There's a status quo here. He maintains that status quo. We have very few attempted escapes. Those that do typically fail. There's just one kind of scenario of when like the kind of a half got away, half didn't situation. Which talked about, like, we found the lower half and they couldn't find the upper half.
Yeah.
And the upper half is what matters.
It was just a crawling zombie just
The
somewhere.
important bits. Hey, you know who else got cut in half and found out survived a long time ago?
Maul.
So you can't just be like, nah, he's dead. I'm like, man, if he died off camera. Yeah.
Oh man. Who?
All right, sorry.
He's a nice guy. I met him. It was at a convention. I love him.
Star Killer, baby.
But he maintains what order there is here, and should things get unruly, very little that could be done from this side of the water.
Cool.
Are there any fluctuations in the power source?
You do see that it's kind of a steady like pulse. There's no massive buildup, just and like I don't know if were you with the group before? Yeah.
Mhm.
You have noticed that it is sending like a constant, like steady stream of energy or whatever it might be, magic energy, electricity, who knows, kind of downward.
So it was Banner and I that were there before, and we did kind of see it, and I observed it for a little
Yeah.
while. Does it look weaker than it did before?
No, it's maintaining.
It's
So, like,
because
what they
they were
said-
raising and lowering.
Yeah.
That's why it was ebbing and towing.
Yeah, he lowered
It was an artificial movement to, yeah.
Oh, the bubble. So
You
it's
do
only-
have to think of it because there are even limitations to an anti-magic field.
Yeah.
So their way to circumvent that more or less is being able to move the field itself.
And that keeps guards guessing. That keeps everyone else guessing. They're under the illusion that everywhere's covered, but then the guards also know that at any time it could move, so they can't really. It
Yeah,
deters them from being shaken.
Kind of rationale being like, if you never know if you don't know per se if you're not going to be in magic, a
Yeah.
non-magic field, and if you do have magic items, you shouldn't.
You should just assume that
So,
you
yeah.
can't use them no matter what. Yeah. No, exactly.
So
That checks out. Cool. All right. So if he's all healed up, then we should probably skedaddle. Right?
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else we can do up here, or that we need to do up here.
yeah, it's pretty bare bones up here. As you're saying that, like they're here for a week at a time. There are no cots. There are. Doesn't look like there's any supplies up here. Not even like the remnants of like wrappers or anything, or of that ilk. No water skins. However they are maintaining themselves for the week, they are doing it. But they're not necessarily privy to let others know what that
Yeah.
method is.
Top security and what
It's just a
have you.
pouch of good berries. That's all you need.
Good berries, lambus
It's
bread.
like, this stone is loose. Hold on a second. And you just open it, there's just a bunch of Abba Zaba bars or something. But, okay, what do you guys want to do?
Like once we get away from them, then we could. Because I didn't want to mention anything about the 7th floor if we have to go there. So, what is this? What is this all about?
We are asked to make our usefulness and position known to the Eyes in the Dark, or whoever represents them here, and make a certain prisoner indisposable or indisposed.
So you want to kill someone else?
No, why, we're not going to. We were told to
Gotta
make
find a
them
way not to.
indisposed.
Okay.
So
we
you
We're a
don't.
much more creative group than just killing people.
So you want to
Are you?
maim someone else?
Are you, though? I'm just kidding.
What?
So you want to maim someone else?
No.
Well, okay, hold on. We don't need to start going down. So what do you think then? Because
Well, for one,
unfortunately, magic kind of takes a lot of options off the table.
I would like to just talk to Biscali and find out why he did what he did.
Okay.
What did he do?
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to find out why, like, he made himself an enemy of the group here.
Especially if they're an enemy of who we don't like. We don't really want to hurt that person. Right? We stand for not Eyes in the Dark, and this person does too. And we don't want to hurt this person if we follow the same ideology.
We can
But they are also in prison.
we can make them look dead.
Concerned.
I mean, we
Everyone's
can.
in prison for a reason, or Alleged reason.
Allegedly.
But this Biscali might have some information that can help us in our search here.
True.
And
So don't kill.
I mean, I'm not the one you have to tell not to kill. Eldon,
Yes.
did you find anything else in the warden's office?
Other than some gold.
Some gold?
He made his trip, if we do recall it, his trip was quick.
Yeah.
It was quick.
Well, yeah, because he told us that he went up there to get to change the name. So
And then I'm assuming we would have told you guys.
we had our time.
how
We had our
much
little time.
gold was in the office?
Yeah, I don't know. You ever gave me?
He said it was a lot, but he just didn't
He's
give
on
me
the
the
take.
number.
You grabbed what you did.
Yeah.
And then you dipped down.
It was a big.
There was a lot of pouches.
That's why I was gonna ask if he's jingling.
Probably am jingling.
It's just
Rogue pouches, baby. They're silent.
you're keeping to a status quo or keeping a status quo here, but that's just so dubious to have that much.
I mean,
I mean, there was a lot of gold, so I mean,
unless
The
unless
warden
he
probably
unless he
is not
read what it was
to be
for. I
checked
mean,
to
they could be
trust.
individual payment. They could be payroll, and that's why they're individual bags for people. Like,
I handle HR.
Yeah. well, no, I'm saying like he could house the majority of the pay because the pay has to go through him. Like it could get
I think
approved.
the pay would probably be held off of the island.
I mean, when the guards are leaving, they could get paid and then they leave. I'm just saying, trying to think like a business, baby.
I mean,
It would make sense.
that's the case. I
would-
would
wouldn't
took
it-
Capex's money.
so you're saying you took his money?
I took somebody's money.
Man, wouldn't that be so crappy if you're taking the worst person you could
You
have taken
take
the money
you
from?
take all of the guards' pay.
we took
Every
Carl
guard,
Myers.
yeah, all the guards.
They
He has
start
to.
Do
striking.
you still have that with you?
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
If we
So if they just decide to start
Should we
stopping
hide it
people
for
and
now?
checking pockets, you're just gonna have a multitude of bags of gold.
Doesn't have any names on it. That could be mine.
I think we need to unionize.
Gimme.
I can see why you left your
I'll give
previous
it back, I
profession,
promise.
Eldon.
Just gimme.
Why?
Give me the bag.
Why?
I'll give it back.
Can we
give me
just
the bag.
can we just hide it? Yeah, please.
We
Fine.
could just put it inside
I'm gonna
me.
put it in my
No,
coat.
I don't want to put anything inside you. Seven.
I'm just gonna put it in my coat. We're still in the anti-magic field. Everything's fine.
If you mention that one more time, I'm gonna make your.
I said that
I'm
away
gonna
from the
loosen.
microphone.
I'm gonna
That being
loosen
said,
one of your screws on your leg so
Although
it makes the
your things
little
are
noise.
not dumping out, you're
I
having.
can't access them.
You're not able to pull anything out.
Yeah, you
No.
can't
It's a
Which
black
is
hole.
exactly why I,
Okay.
pop them in.
because while we're out of the anti-magic field, it's a bag of holding.
Yep.
While we're in, it's just a coat.
It's a
with
void.
a pocket. There's nothing there.
Just floating,
Like,
just in nothingness. Only the bag man
It's
can
like
get
the
it.
whale from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, like trying to comprehend itself. And
Yeah.
then it just dies.
Dang, that-
Another interesting thing I found out while talking to our new prison friends,
Yeah.
Drow.
Prison friends.
Gapek, the Dragonborn, is clearly working with her / the group, but Olmar, the other one, is just a sadistic piece of shit. And I wonder if we can kind of weaponize that knowledge somehow between the fact that we know one is clearly involved, and the other one is
Just here for the thrill.
exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess we gotta go talk to Argento first because we need to see what he knows and then try and figure out what to do with that situation. I mean, we can at the very least make it look like he got offed. That shouldn't be a problem. But then we're already sneaking out. What's her name? And then we'd have to hide this person too.
We don't need to sneak her off. She's been released now.
Wink.
As far as
I'm just
Prison's
saying.
concerned,
By the
we'll see her.
time we leave, we're gonna have a crew behind us of people we're trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
So I mean, let's just go there and see what he's got to do, and go from there.
I wonder, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess we don't know how the Crown's Guard upstairs get on the island. Do they get on the island just like everybody else?
I mean, if they're here a week at a time, I would assume so because
Yeah.
they can't fly in. Maybe they could lower it down and they teleport.
that's
Well,
what,
at that
that's
point
what
they can.
actually that's what I'm
There is magic.
thinking about. Like,
Well, they can move it. That's the whole thing, because they also said that it can, if they lift it up, then down below there's no magic.
just hypothetically, if they can teleport,
Oh, like the 4 guards can teleport off the island
And change with another guard.
Yep.
Yeah, like when they know, like at noon, lower the top so that the people can teleport in, and then once the new 4 people are here, then the other 4 leave, and then they move it back up. Yeah, I mean that's
the
something.
sunroof,
I don't think they're going to try and share it with us though. Like they don't know us.
we have a pin from the Praetorian on us, don't we, or something?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if that's still going to be something that they're going to be willing to share.
Well, and also, you guys are wearing, for the most part, guards' clothing.
Yeah, guard outfits. So
Not
even if
your
we got a
typical
ring,
outfits.
yeah, even if we got Praetor stuff, like
Yeah.
that's not really going to matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you do stand out, bud,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I think we all kind of do.
Well, I thought we got like a separate pin that like.
But what I'm saying is it's still something like maybe they were told that they would need more than just a pin, because anybody could technically take this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it doesn't hurt to talk to them, but also we don't know if we can trust them too.
bum bum bum.
I don't know. Something about their position screams more Grimscarf duty than.
I mean, I can understand that, but clearly we've had people at other higher positions of power also betray us. Like,
Yeah.
and they also had access to a lot worse stuff than these, and we still don't know. Like, I'm just saying, my thought process is whatever's the most like the easiest sounding thing is the most logic. And if there's somebody that's going to betray, or something that's going to happen here that is constant traveling in and out of this place, the first thought should be the people who control where the portal is, or where the anti-magic field is. That'd be the first starting place. So until we can absolutely rule them out, I don't know if we can trust those guys.
While they're talking, I'm going to pick up a stone and put it in my pocket.
It's not a rock. It's a boulder.
But either way, let's. I mean, were you going to go to the 7th floor, or were we going to?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
I had a thought.
If it's to kill, you better reel that
No.
in.
Decapitate
No.
them all.
No, but you might not
There's a lot of
necessarily be the biggest. Do any of us have the Sleeping Beauty vial that we?
I thought you did.
Do I?
You
the
had
actual
individual samples.
poison that
The
I
actual
collected.
vial. The vial.
That's with the bookmaster.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not with
Because
us.
he was
'Cause-
gonna do some research on it.
Yeah.
'Cause my only thought was, if obviously that seal had it on and they seem to take that very seriously, then that is something that probably bypasses the anti-magic field, and that could be used to make our person indisposed.
I can also craft a poison that won't kill him. It'll just lower his heart rate, and he'll look dead. We need to find out what happens to bodies
We're
here.
gonna 18 this thing.
Well, I was just gonna
It's like
say.
in Sherlock Holmes.
I was just gonna say I could just blow up his cell and make it look like he died in it, but obviously we don't know this person, so let's
What
just
did
go.
you smuggle with you?
Oh, bud, I told you.
Oh, you're
true. Yeah.
Hey,
got
gun, hey,
grenades.
bud, hey, bud. Gunpowder's not magical, but it sure is magical.
Makes magic.
I can make some magic happen with this. I got a couple horns of gunpowder on me. But let's just go to the
So I
7th
have
floor.
some too.
Yeah, let's talk to Argento Bascalia.
Okay. So it does take some time for you because you're still learning some of the ins and outs. There's no kiosk saying you are here. As you're learning this facility, there does seem to be 2 main column stairways that go deeper into the prison. And they are very, they have like wrought iron caging around it to protect the guards themselves. But these seem like the main ways of travel down or up, at least for guards. For prisoners, you can only have to assume that they have their own kind of stairwells. But yeah, I'm going to say that as you want to start descending, it is very much a column that goes through the entire floor. And I say that the floor or level, whatever you want to call it, it stands itself about 30 feet tall. That gives, and you're able to see that as you first cross the threshold and look upon the floor or level that you're on, it does give you at your higher levels or your higher points on this stairwell. you're able to see a lot of the room that's going on, because you are able while they are broken into individual cells. There are no. I apologize. Describing this is a little bit difficult. They've been etched away the actual mountainside so that it is open tops with bars on top, so that you are able to see down into each of the cells. You know what?
So any deception, we got to be really careful because somebody
Yeah,
can just.
American-
I saw
Captain
you
America
fake that.
style.
Yes, because like if you're trying to do something shady in your room, there very well could be a guard up there looking down.
into it. Yeah. So it's kind of
as opposed to the traditional structure where you can only look in from a point facing. You're able to look down upon them.
But do they generally lock people away, or are these generally
These are open.
Okay.
yeah.
these are
It's just
open.
an extra level for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just-
of monitoring.
You do see that there is, kind of this just open kind of floor plan for them to kind of mingle about themselves. They can go into each other's cells and everything. There does seem to be 2 sets of restrooms, more or less, latrines at each end.
Great.
And they have their own little the female identifying, prisoners go in one, and the male identifying
very
as
progressive.
others. And
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
As
the
it should
main
be.
thing is, what would be the western-facing side of the room? Because this is a rectangle shape. There is a large outcrop built out of the mountain or whatever, and at its base has 6 large 10-foot tall guards next to these double doors. And I'm going to even say, if you want to peek on the level below, there's the same kind of setup. Another 6 set of guards, another set of double doors. But there is the sounds of large, for lack of better descriptions, whirring machinations coming from that side, almost from those doors. Whatever machinery is going on in there, it is very heavily protected. But yeah, so is there anything you want to investigate? Like, because you're just hitting the first level. Is there anything you want to investigate, or you just want to go straight down to 7?
You said these are 6 10-foot tall guards?
Yeah, there are 6 10-foot tall guards, and this is a 30-foot tall level. So
Are they giant?
you can't really
men,
tell
or-
from. They're heavily armored.
Okay. So
each
we don't
of-
know if they're like machinations or if they're actually
2
like
are
people.
holding massive spears. 2 are holding long swords. 2 look like they have massive bulwark, like tower shields that they like clasp together. But there's 6 exact same kind of armor and armaments on each level if you choose to continue to go down.
This is why we needed the pamphlet.
Right? But now I'm wondering what's behind those
You get a little
doors.
DNA helix from like Jurassic Park. Well, hi there.
So since we've been up to the top, would I be able to deduce that that's the column where the anti-magic field stuff is?
Ballsy that they just got it right there.
I mean, are you getting through those 6 guards?
Yeah, it's true.
Well,
It's true.
And the largest, like, of the prisoners that you've come across would have been the automaton that 7 had come in
Yeah.
contact with. There are some that are maybe nearish. We got maybe a 7-foot tall, like a boulderkin or some sort of giant descendant. But, nothing as of yet to compare to the heights of these guards, whatever they may be.
Checks out. I mean, I'd say we just keep heading down then, because
Yeah.
as long as nothing is just sticking out like a sore thumb, we should just keep trekking down, right?
yeah, I agree.
There is at one point that you see that I believe it would have been Felix, and I think O'Darren was with you. You see Echo,
Oh, cool.
the automaton that you helped,
Hey, what's up, bro?
and it was 7. You guys just kind of wave, and like he gives a little nod, but not like too friendly, anything to a guard.
Correct. That's what we
And
want.
as you continue downward, but you can also tell, as stone is. As you're getting deeper, the stone is getting darker because it's getting older. But you also do see there are prisoners. Give me a perception check, actually. All of you, because you're all going down. Down.
Burning around a fire.
Dirty.
18.
Dirtiest of 20s.
13.
15.
Okay.
17.
Okay. You'll notice that some guards, or not guards, you'll see prisoners every now and again. Looks like they're heading towards the restrooms or bathrooms or showers, and just caked with dirt and mud. Coloration not matching the level that they're on. Some of them look like they just came up to their level. Some look like they just came down.
Did you say guards or inmates?
Inmates.
Oh, okay.
Prisoners. I apologize. I said guards as first. That was incorrect. But yeah, that is something that you do catch.
Like minors?
Yeah.
Like kids?
Just a bunch of children. There's just
Yeah,
a
it's just a
bunch
bunch
of
of
kids
kids.
with a dagger.
I had to do it.
Like soot?
Yeah, the equivalent to. Yeah, but you can see that it's the hands and feet are especially caked in, and some of them they're bare hands and bare
They're
feet.
expanding the floors.
Barefooted, barefoot, barefoot.
Bear.
They are bare. There. Yeah, you eventually make your way, and you do see some of these different levels. You do see maybe more humans on this level, or elves, or so, and some. You don't see the tieflings yet. You do see at one point a kind of purplish grayish hue clan of dwarves at one point as you're heading down, but you're kind of seeing a who's who of races and species here. There seems to be something from everything almost here.
That makes sense. That's what they said
It's
before.
a world prison. So
yeah.
it makes,
so they're from all over. Yeah.
So for some of you, it is kind of a interesting kind of situation. It is kind of like a zoo of murderers and thieves and killers and pension stealers and everything.
the worst.
The worst.
Blue collar criminals. The worst.
White collar crime.
Right. Yeah. White collar criminals. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. I know what you meant. Yeah. But yeah, you get down to the seventh level, and there was a sort of, I don't want to say in trap or anything, but while there are kind of gates that you can lock between the levels, this one seems to be a bit sturdier as you go down. And it was mentioned to you, Ren, that this is for your specials.
Are we talking like cuckoo special or like
your protection?
Yeah, okay.
For whatever
Rats.
reason.
Wink.
Rats, whatever.
Yeah.
Pigeons.
But you do get in here, and nearly everyone in this one, like the moment that your little hatch opens as you go down, they look up and they're like, everyone's looking to see who's coming down. Some people are very curious. Some people are like, okay. It almost looks like they breathe. They let out that deep sigh as they can go about their own business again.
Taking a quick look, does it look like there's more guards in this area?
The rooms are a little bit more bulky. Like these have actual doors on them, as opposed to the other levels where it is open. Anyone can go in any other room. These do have literal doors, metal doors that they can close and latch and everything from the outside, because you don't want to give prisoners an option to lock themselves in and do whatever they want. But yeah, so this one has a bit more protection in it. Guards wise, there are a few more on the catwalks, but I can't say it's a significantly greater presence. But you will see every now and again one of them come and like kind of a whispered hush to a guard before they slink back to their room or something like that, and then the guard determinately moving up or down a level. So you definitely got some sort of rats in there, but people can be a specially protected person in prison for multiple reasons. So, and again, this being the world prison where any and all of them can be here, any and all can be here. So, what you guys want to do?
We are looking for a human.
Mm-hmm.
Argento.
Yeah.
So
That's
there's
a guard post. Like
Yeah,
we're trying to
those
find
are
it, like a
organized.
guard post, because that would show roster and
Yeah.
yeah.
So the way that it kind of occurs between these levels, so while one end you have the kind of machinations going on, the other side you do have like a little service desk, more or less, for the guard post and everything. So there are
Kiosk.
it is a kiosk. You are here, and it just says 7.
Where's
And
the anti-ants?
that was not planned. I literally just rolled a die, and I was like, whatever the level this is,
Yeah.
this
Like
level.
a
So
coincidence.
yeah, you know.
Like number 23, everything could be tied to 7 if you
Kill
really
it
thought
once
about it.
and it's-
42.
But yeah, there are two guards kind of sitting in this guard station. A couple more kind of walking around the level. So yeah, who's going up?
I'm just going to kind of observe the prisoners and kind of stay back a little bit.
There's a nice little eclectic mix. I would say that there is more heavily prisoners that are more slender, smaller variety, but you do got your big bruisers every now and again in there too. Not giving a care in the world, kind of relaxing in their cell or hanging out with someone else's. But there is a more laxed, I'm going to say, atmosphere in here, simply because of the added protections from the other levels. So while people are still looking over their shoulders, it isn't almost every third step or so they're looking over. They have a little bit more room to breathe, so to speak. While there were even maybe some fights or something breaking out on different levels, this one seems pretty chill. Almost some perks in here that aren't on other levels.
Is it generally less populated on this floor?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say.
It's probably about I'm gonna say it's 2/3 the population as the other levels,
Okay. That makes
and the
sense.
other levels hold about 50.
Mhm.
At max, could hold up to 50. I should say,
Yeah.
do not have 50, but
Yeah.
could hold up to 50. Just doing like a head count from the rooms coming down. There's maybe about like 30 cells or so,
Okay.
but
I mean,
Just go to the kiosk and
Yeah, let's
find
head
a
up.
roster.
yeah, let's head over to the kiosk and check it out. Check
So-
out the lineup.
there are 6 of you. So there is automatically a kind of like the guard there's like, is something going on? Is something happening? Because again, 6 of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a large force. you are the largest force that you have seen since getting on this prison.
Well, we may have run the gauntlet and won, and
And the other one like nudges
There's-
like
there's
"It's
now-
that one," and like points. He's like,
I flex.
we pissed off the tieflings. We pissed off the tieflings, and we're sticking together for numbers.
yeah, that's a best bet. That is a best bet. I tell you what, actually, you know what do you need? And then I'm gonna need you to take a couple steps back. So what do you guys need?
We need to know where Argento Bascali is.
Okay, it being transferred, being released. What's
We're
going on?
following up on a lead. We have to question him.
Apparently, he's responsible for a mess on a higher floor, and people are mad, and we're just trying to find out.
We just need to
anything
make
we can
sense
do
of
to
it.
Make the status quo above less chaotic.
You two persuasion. So Felix and Ren.
19.
Nice.
Okay.
Sorry,
Is
18.
Nat 20, but 23.
Okay. Well, there's no significant way I could be a 30. So all right. Bascali, he is just like halfway across the room on the what would be southern wall.
Do you have a
But-
cell number or something?
I mean, they're not numbered here, but
Yeah.
yeah, about halfway. He has long, dirty blonde hair, broken nose. Really can't.
Owen
miss it.
Wilson, gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, you're
Cool.
clocking him.
Hey, everybody.
Dirty blonde,
Wow.
long hair, broken nose, looks crooked. Like,
Wow.
Looks like a weasel.
All right.
What's his personality like, Wes?
No, guard.
Go talk to him.
Yeah, we're gonna find out soon.
He's
Jeez.
totally gonna.
All right.
Hey, you coming to my cell? She.
Ah, transatlantic. No.
That's
Oh no.
Not kill him. It's fine.
You ever seen that flapper in the talkies?
I'm gonna kill him if he does that. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh,
if he does that.
Jimmy over here.
Forget the plan.
Doing the world a favor.
He's incapacitated now.
Plans change. Yeah, let's say
Pistol darn magical, bitch.
Dang.
I cast normal missile.
He wears his muffin t-shirt or sweatshirt.
Yeah.
I love that sweatshirt, by the way.
Death metal
Muffin
muffin.
is my.
It's my favorite too.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
She's there to destroy everything.
I don't even have any kids who watch Bluey. I've watched all of it.
Oh yeah, it's so good. We
Muffin,
can-
So good.
muffin is a vibe.
all right,
Yeah.
so
Anyway,
So we thank the guard and then we'll head over there.
yeah, and there's as you guys are coming as a full force of 6, prisoners are going to their cells. They don't know what's going on, but they'd rather not be in your way. So they go into their cells. Eventually, you get to the area that the guard had explained, and inside you do see, kind of sitting back, just reading, this parchment. This human just kind of like legs crossed over, and he's kind of like kicking one foot, just kind of bouncing as he's reading. But a man, it's kind of think Ichabod Crane.
Okay.
In terms of like lean, lanky
boy.
But he's got like this nose that he says broken. It's literally broken, like it's been displaced. Greasy,
Terrible analogy. given
long
what
blonde
happened in
hair.
the last episode. Anyway.
Yeah. So, getting beheaded.
Yeah.
But he's just a pumpkin for a head now.
Yeah, I
But,
can see that. Yeah, for sure. For
But
sure.
yeah, he's just kind of chilling there. Do all 6 of you go into a cell?
yeah.
No.
Who's
No.
going
We
in?
shouldn't do
I
that.
do.
I was, I was,
Seven go
I
in.
was gonna,
I will go into
man,
it.
I was gonna say
Okay.
you should wait by the door, and then if we need to,
Who's going in? You 3?
I want to go.
Yeah.
So Ren, Felix, Ren, Eldon, and Seven go in, and he kind of like, it's one of those where if it was a newspaper, he'd fold down a corner and like look over it at you guys, but instead it's a parchment. He kind of like curls it back. He's like, yeah, what do you want?
I take a seat.
Well, pardon me. And he like pats off his bed of the cot before he rolls up. The queen is here. Please take a seat.
That's a lot of attitude for somebody who made more enemies than some others upstairs.
Hey, I'm living the cush life now. You see that? This is an actual pillow. It's not just a bunch of like rags. It's an actual pillow. And he like slaps it, and there's so much dust. You're underground.
Yeah.
Dust comes off of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm living the good life here. You guys are doing your job, and I'm just doing mine.
It's interesting that you trust us.
Oh, I trust you all as far as I can throw you. And like he flexes, quote unquote, his muscle, and it's negligible. It's like a pencil, just
like
kind
the
of.
little droop part where it's just like, yeah, wah, wah, yeah.
Yeah. But you gotta trust what you. I don't trust nothing, but you gotta have faith that that none of you are gonna stab me in the middle of the night.
The peck break your nose?
Yes.
That tracks.
And she said I can't put it back for a week.
Well, at least your spirit hasn't been broken.
Yeah, but I've really been working on my right nasal cavity and smelling. I smell things I never knew I could smell with my right nose, my left nostril.
It's a sunny disposition.
Yeah.
It's a positive way to think about it.
So what group did you say you were part of that pissed somebody off so bad upstairs?
I mean, we're all part of something. I mean, we're part of like humanity, quote unquote, in general. Mortality. I mean, we're all a part of something. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the,
just-
the one.
it's subsets.
Sure.
That's the issue, and yeah, You say something wrong once, and then you get pegged as a guy that says stuff, and that's what it is.
What kind of stuff did they peg you as the guy that would say?
I. Look, Peck's already gotten to me once. I really don't want to coming back.
I can make sure your peck doesn't touch you.
Just starts like barrel from the.
You see this metal monstrosity here?
Yeah, you are terrifying.
Really pissed the hell out of Korak. Korak upstairs.
You pissed off Korak?
I won the gauntlet by killing his partner.
Oh, you're fucked.
I've gotten that vibe.
Oh, it's not a vibe. It's gonna be a way of life for you. Actually, non-life. But yeah.
Quick question, because I know my buddy outside will want to know. What are you reading?
Oh, this one is it's one of the from the Chronicles of Ash. You want to take a look? Nah, you can. And he pulls it back. It's like, this is mine.
Okay.
And he like puts it underneath his pillow. I earned that. It's my reading
Is
material.
it like a fiction or?
Historical fiction,
Okay.
give or take. A lot of allegory.
Young teen drama.
Yeah. There's a werewolf and a vampire.
Is it about the Weeping City? I've been there.
No.
Oh.
What's the Weeping City?
Oh, well.
Do people cry a lot? Is it?
It
Oh, it
was
must
part
be
of the Ash Wars.
Is it a cold place that make me cry?
It was.
Okay.
Well, speaking of earning things, you can earn yourself no more beatings from Gapek if you
Keep my mouth shut. Exactly.
Yeah, that works.
thinking alternatively, if you don't tell us,
Why did
we will beat you worse than Gapek did.
Why did Capek break your nose?
Oh God. Just rocking a hard place as he pats the wall, and they just put it on the ground. Rocking a hard place. This rocking a hard place. I mean, if you're willing to break bones and noses too, I mean, why don't you just go ask Capac? I mean, seems like y'all can be buddy.
Should we just cut to the
I
chase?
say, you gonna dance around this a little bit longer, or are we gonna get to start this tango?
So
Man, there's a lot
I'll
of you.
cut to
You
the
got people
chase.
hanging out there. Hello, and he just like waves out the door.
It's two
So
hands
you've
like
made
howdy.
enemies with eyes in the dark, and we may or may not have been approached to off you. Now, obviously, we don't want to do that. Why would they deem you such a loose end? They would want us guards to off you.
I have been here quietly reading. I have done nothing to nobody since arriving here. I've said nothing to nobody. I've been enjoying my time. I don't know. The reasons are people's own, and I do not care to speculate, assume, and or prescribe any course of action that anyone else might have in order to break my nose.
Okay, why did you land in prison? Why are you here in the first place?
Okay, so.
No, seriously, like, just tell me your crime.
Oh, a forgery.
Forgery? That's it?
Forgery.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Shit.
I believe you.
I mean,
He's being straightforward, like forgery.
what'd you forge?
Yeah, so I made over 50,000 platinum pieces.
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
And then I passed them off as they were actual currency.
Oh, yeah.
It's kinda-
So I
Kindred
have
spirits.
I have this tooth
my
that if I
God.
bite a coin, it turns to gold.
Blew his mind.
Have you ever considered branching out and becoming an entrepreneur? Well, I know plenty of people. You and I can be business partners.
Yeah,
and you
but-
know where I'm at, so you know that I'm good for it.
well,
I totally do. But in order to do that, I need to know that I can trust you. What information have you told? What enemies do you have? Because I don't want to be business partners with somebody who has enemies with
my
eyes in
boy.
the dark.
So Short Stack over here brought up, I'm sorry, buddy, you're short.
Yeah, it's
He is.
Okay, fair enough. And you're tall.
Mhm, mhm.
There are many people here. So, yeah, I might have said that I was a part of the Eyes in the Dark, and maybe I wasn't in it. And the next thing I know, Quebec comes in and breaks my news. That hurt me probably just
It's like
I
all
can't
the
wait for
dogs are
future you
howling.
to have to edit that part.
I'm probably gonna put subtitles, which will be every 5 seconds.
Oh
But-
man.
What gave you the idea to do that, and why that was a good idea?
Names have power, and I wanted to try and get something, and I thought, maybe I flex here, flex there, maybe I can get something.
Where'd you get
working
that
out for
name
me.
from, though?
I mean, it's the eyes in the dark. I mean, they're probably one of the coolest things ever in the world right now.
God, that's the worst.
Yeah, that is the worst.
God.
Think about it.
So he just wanted
They attacked the High King.
cool. He just wanted to be a cool kid.
They're cool.
Want to be cool.
I do want to be a cool.
That really just happened.
Huh?
How did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Oh,
News
everyone
travels
knows
fast.
about that.
Yeah, I mean, word travels fast.
Yeah.
Everyone's gossipy,
Let me pull up the map.
gossipy little bitches.
Well, you guys sat for 2 days.
That's true.
Yeah, we kind of lost track of time when we were questioned for 24 hours.
So we're here. There's the capital.
That's a long way away. Somebody has
So far away. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, literally, but there's also means of communication that are faster.
Much, much faster.
And with I'm just saying that it's not uncommon for something like for big news to happen for word to travel fast.
Do I need to leave so you ladies can have your talk? I mean, I'm all for gabbing and everything. Like, I have a gift of gab.
I don't
So to
think-
speak.
Ren, let's
think
wrap
he
it.
was
Let's wrap
saying-
this up.
Yeah, I'm getting bored out here.
Well, do a push up or something.
so
I'm gonna. Oh.
so we've been tasked with indisposing you. So how would you like to go about?
Well, I wasn't disposed. I was reading before you came into my room.
Correct, but
I could just keep reading.
mm,
You got more books? You got like a book?
as far as I'm aware, indisposing is more so referring. I do understand the confusion. I've had confusion about interpretations of people's words lately.
Oh, I heard.
Yeah,
The rules.
I mean, I won, but I believe we are more referring to the fact that you need to be, at bare minimum, not conscious for an extended period of time.
Yes, that'd be great. I prefer just being unconscious.
Yeah, it could be on a different plane of existence.
Nope. It could not.
The astral plane.
Well, I
You could
meant,
do that?
I meant more of like the afterlife.
We could totally send you to the astral plane. Yeah, no, I got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways to send you to the astral plane.
Oh yeah.
Magic don't work here.
Not magic what I got, fella.
That's a normal missile.
Oh, that's death.
I know what
Okay, that's,
Yeah.
that's death. I prefer not to die. I got a wife and kids out there.
I don't believe you.
Come
We
on.
should just specify that this man has found a loophole previously.
Nat 20
Ooh.
for deception.
Okay.
I need an insight.
With
roll.
disadvantage? Because he's a prisoner that admitted to forgery? To lying? You're going to just let that ride?
Ooh.
17.
And what do I need to roll?
Insight.
An insight check?
On if he has a wife or kid?
If I believe that he has a wife or kids?
Oh, no.
I got 17 also.
He could.
Okay.
He could.
He could.
He
Great.
could.
I'm just more specifying that my friend is really loose when it comes to loopholes and directives. And he was
How long?
just told to dispose of
Well,
you.
then let the little one do it.
How long have we been in prison?
I'm little.
Away from your wife and kids.
But he points at Eldon because Eldon's in the room.
I'm sticking my head over.
Are you shorter than Eldon?
We're the same height. Well, what did I say? I'm wait.
You're a little tall.
Hold on.
Let's let the little one that doesn't threaten to kill me do it then.
A question though, how long have you been in prison for?
525,600
No,
minutes.
stop.
Hey,
Ooh,
Seven.
your wife and children have probably moved on by now.
Jeez. Hey, bud. Jeez, man.
Hey, Seven.
That could possibly be hurting my soul right now.
That's
I've
fine.
only been here a year.
Do me a favor.
Yes.
Hold him for a minute.
Yes. Sure. And I reach over. I'll
contested strength.
yeah.
Oh, he's in.
Are you?
Disadvantage?
Yeah, we've already Ichabod Crane over here. against the
I need a
literal
one out of you, my guy.
against,
21.
against the literal man of metal.
I was so close. 2.
I could have held him.
So he goes.
I probably just do it with like one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and fix his nose.
Oh, you just hear the crunch from it, like sliding back over. Just,
It's much better
Ooh,
now.
ooh, I got my left nostril back.
Now we can just leave you alone and let Capek do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just go let Peck know that you just didn't need to waste your time waiting to get it fixed.
Unfortunately, the pack. I'm pretty sure I crossed paths with her in the next hour or so.
Yeah.
Right down to rectify that mistake.
I
think I'll
dispose
stand back out
of,
the
one
door.
would say. That's a means of getting disposed of.
Man,
true.
and there's 6 gods sitting in my room for what reason? And I just did this on my own, uncoerced, after Gebek just beat the shit out of me and told me not to fix it. You think that I'm gonna do it willingly?
Do you think they're going to believe you?
I think that she'll kill me either way. But what I'm saying is that I'm gonna put just as much heat on you. That's gonna be my parting gift to my wife and kids.
So I already got enough heat on me. I have nothing to lose.
Okay. I'm sorry, what are we trying to do here? I'm really confused. Thank you for the nose, by the
We
way.
initially were trying to help. As crazy as it sounds.
You came in threatening from the get-go.
Well, we figured the enemy of our enemy is our friend, but you very much are not. So
You're just, yeah.
you came in and threatened me. I was reading a book.
We were asking you questions and you gave us flack.
Threaten you? I just fixed your
5
nose.
different ways to send me the ethereal plane.
Yeah. You don't know what those are. You said.
You're missing one.
Yeah, 6. I said 6. You need to listen.
I think what we were trying to do is a help me help you situation because,
So how would you indispose of me then?
well,
That would be helping me.
Well, clearly we found out that the reason is because he was trying to be a big shot, and that's why Eyes in the Dark want him gone.
I'm trying to be.
There's
I am
noth-
a big shot. out
there's
there. Thank you
nothing
very much.
else with that.
No, that was literally my only crime in prison.
Other than forgery.
That I didn't do that in prison.
You haven't done forgery in prison?
No.
Okay.
Okay, maybe a little.
I was about to say, let's be honest. Come on.
Okay, it's not a real Chronicles. It's my own fanfic. Okay, calm down.
Hey, it's all right. It's good to have a creative spirit. I'm not going to take those
Thank
wars.
you. See, you want to hurt a creative spirit? Your friend said it.
Kill is not hurt, my friend. There's a difference. But at this point, we just need to get this taken care of.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I have the poison that will slow everything, and he'll look dead,
But you won't be dead.
but you won't be dead.
Let's specify that.
Like, will
right
it
off the
hurt?
bat. No, you just fall
Yeah,
asleep.
you fall asleep.
How long?
That's a question for him, for your
Will it
nice
be like
friend.
a restful sleep?
You might be a
deep,
little sore.
deep REM.
Yeah. Soaring. One hell of a headache when you wake up.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do the poison thing.
But what happens to bodies at this prison? We need to figure out, because I hate to do this and you just get incinerated or buried alive.
Or just thrown out in the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically that would work, because in that case,
Like,
Well, I don't know. I legitimately don't know.
and we didn't get a pamphlet when we got in
yeah,
here.
see?
Oh, you guys didn't get pamphlets? I got a
No.
couple if you need one.
Then the pamphlet would answer it.
Here you go.
What did they do with that?
It is fake as hell.
And praying.
Actually, now that I remember it, it's just for a day, so he'll be fine. You can give him the poison; it'll be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do they do with the
Okay.
killing that I killed?
Wasn't the point of this to send a message?
Well, no, it's to take him out.
Yeah.
If everyone else thinks he's dead,
He squealed.
as long as
so
he's out,
he
we
got
can
taken
immediately word will travel. They can find out, go from there, and then we'll talk to that person.
That's the message.
Okay.
Because it's either that or something else. But
Is there another guard nearby by any chance?
There's some kind of roving around.
yeah, they're always walking.
That's why we're outside. We'll give you a good gap.
Well, and even then, regardless, we should probably just not scatter, but like we all shouldn't be standing here, because then once he goes out, we can't just be like, "Oh my God, look what happened to him while we were here talking to him." You know what I'm saying? Like that.
That's, yeah, actually good idea.
Yeah.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Back to the guard station.
So do I like cross my arms or anything, or do I like just kind of like do you gotta
Stick
pull my dagger
stick
out
your
and
tongue out.
stick it in my butt? Ah! And like he just because he got his cheek.
Butt
He's
shank.
short.
A
He's
butt
really tall.
shank.
That's true.
Where else you gonna stab?
A butt shank.
He doesn't have like real meat on his legs for you to shank. The closest meat is his butt.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, dang it, that was terrible. And he just
Ow.
like
Hey,
goes out.
if you can hear me, make sure to have whatever reconciliation with whatever God you believe in case this doesn't work.
And
He's-
don't
He's
don't
out when you whisper
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Hey, you get like the fingers like, kind of wins.
absolutely don't forget this that I'm about to tell you, right?
Really important.
And just fall asleep. Oh man. Oh well.
Let's arrange him Family Guy style though, with the legs kind of
You're
akimbo.
right.
And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say weekend at Bernie's this or
Yeah.
but okay.
The way to escape this prison without being caught and
It's like-
Fade
it's
to
like,
black. I'm like, ah, dang it.
Fade to black.
Check his breathing, check his pulse, see if it's really weak.
It is drastically slowing down.
So now they're gonna look and see that death by butt stabbing.
Well, you know.
In prison.
In prison.
In prison?
In prison in the butt.
do we want
Throw him in the
to?
shower.
We don't. Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
We don't live into tropes.
Yeah.
Just wipe off your
Put a little
dagger
bar
on
of soap next to
the
him.
bed sheets and let's be out.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
On the way out, we'll like stop at the guards and say, so he gave us the information we needed on the tieflings. So we're done here.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You, looking at seven, you do not want friends here, sir. Apparently. Okay. Have fun. Have fun.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Thank you.
But so what I am going to say is, or where are you guys going after this? I should ask first, because it is getting late.
I was gonna say hopefully to bed.
Yeah, it is getting.
so I did want to ask. So
A
the
different guard.
commander, the former commander, what was my impression of him?
Silvermane?
at the time was yeah.
Like when you saw him.
Well,
on
when
the
I knew him
catwalk.
before,
So
was he stand-up guy? Was
You
he-
knew of him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't necessarily know directly of you, but
Oh, that's
How well
hurtful.
regarded was he? That's
reverence, complete reverence for he is was known for one of the because there have been many skirmishes between Baetia and the Rezo Empire next to them,
Mhm.
and you know it was the duchy's kind of responsibility to mediate or mitigate the least amount of bloodshed possible. Sometimes that came to arms.
Mhm.
And he is responsible for many times straight up ending skirmishes that could have ended up being full out war. Because a lot of times it'd be like assassination groups or something like that. But he is specifically known as, you know, kind of stereotypical, but a true trope for him. Like there was a situation of a bridge that he held with his platoon of Crimson Wings, which, you know, is about 8 to 10 guys. And they held it from both sides. No one crossed because, you know, that would have been a definitive declaration of war should one have stepped on the other side of the bridge. But yeah, extreme reverence. The look he gave you was one of like trying to place because he just saw you fight.
Yeah, you look familiar.
He like, well, more or less, I recognize that fighting style
Mm-hmm.
more than anything. Kind of parting the curtain right now, letting him into that kind of thinking because he doesn't know you directly. You would have been much too young. But yeah, that's what you would have gotten from a Silvermane, that kind of vibe.
I just want to share that with the others, so I'll do that as we're traversing up. It's like we may have a potential ally
Elvin,
in this guy.
Yeah.
you hear as you guys are traversing the levels.
A nice little ditty.
I made that up on the drive home yesterday.
Really?
Nice.
Because I'm like, I need this.
Yeah.
And it needs to sound a certain way.
Straight intelligence, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1.
There's something bugging you about that tune. You feel like you know that tune. You just can't place it.
Of course, after all that work, you get a nat 1.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It all comes full circle.
Where was it coming from?
So as you were ascending, you would have heard it passing through one of the levels.
Just in a cell by itself.
Yep.
Okay.
In the cacophony of noises.
Which level were we on at the time?
When you heard it, I'm gonna say you were in transition between 4 and 5, or 5 and 4. Which 5 is heavy in dwarves, regular dwarves. And 4 is kind of like a mixture of like elves, half elves kind of thing going on.
Is it like
Seen.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Downward, yeah.
Yeah.
1 is at top,
Okay.
and then downward.
Gotcha.
You don't technically know how deep it
So I
is
think
because you have not asked
4 and
her.
5.
Well,
you
we
said?
know it goes at least 10 because that's where Echo is at.
Yeah.
Well, no, Echo was on 5. You went down to, sorry, yeah.
He
I
told,
apologize.
yeah, I was
He said
saying,
he was on 10.
he told us he
You
was
saw
on 10.
him on 5.
Yes, yes.
Because they don't necessarily need to stay on their own levels.
Yeah, they can roam.
Roam if you want to.
Real quick, should we tell somebody like the warden that somebody's not dead? They just appear to be dead.
I'm not dead yet.
Just so like they don't.
Actually, in our passing, can I ask a guard real quick? Just one of them. We didn't get a pamphlet. What happens to the prisoners here when they pass?
when they expire.
Oh, it kind of depends on how they go, because if it's like a plague or a disease, we got to burn them. They got to go out that way. If it's more like they got shanked, we just kind of toss them over the side.
What if it's both?
They got shanked and they got the plague, we got to burn them. It's a plague.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't sure which one like overrode the other.
It's more just like
Maybe we can
natural.
Molotov them. We can light them as we chuck them. I don't know.
So
Plague takes precedence.
natural causes would just be toss them over the side.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. Like, we talking old age or like...
Yeah.
What if somebody is already like decapitated or something like that?
Well, that's over at the edge. I mean, maybe you see if the body goes farther than the head or vice versa, you know.
They don't send the
Who
body
does
to
that?
like next of kin or anything.
Omer.
Omer's responsible for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of like a sick little twisted game he likes to do is like with the bodies.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sometimes he likes to play like he calls it football, where he uses the person's foot as a ball.
Oh.
That doesn't seem official.
No, hey, it doesn't.
It's not. I've played it. It's not regulation at all.
Okay.
I guess you get like
Do they try to
Probably
pick a
stinks after a
particular
while.
shoe size or?
It depends. The smaller races and species, they get smaller feet.
Sure. Yeah.
that is
yeah.
true.
And
I got
Omar's
smaller
pretty small.
feetsies.
Omer's pretty small.
I
Yeah,
have big feet.
He's got big feet. Yeah.
that you do.
Yeah.
That you do.
So we talk to Omer.
Good for you.
Is Omer on the west or east side again?
He's on the east side.
Stop Omer, I guess.
Okay, yep.
The Peck's got the west.
Nice talking to you. Keep sipping your chug jug.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I brought it from home. You know, it's yeah.
It's like Eve's leaf, Brendan Merchant.
The souvenir cup.
Yeah.
The handle is actually like a leaf with the stem that curls.
Yeah,
around
there
and
you go.
everything.
Had the little bendy straw.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
It's got a crazy straw. Yeah.
it would have a crazy straw.
It's bamboo though, because they're eco-efficient.
Yeah.
Progressive. I love it.
Yep.
Well, we need time for word to spread.
Yeah, so we'll just go sleep.
No, we need to tell Omer. Like we don't want.
Do we?
Bye.
Okay.
Isn't
See you
that gonna like piss him off if we tell him
sucks
that
out
we
of his
just
We don't
faked
want.
a prisoner's death?
I don't want Omer to throw an unconscious person off of the edge of the place.
I mean, is it the
Is-
worst thing to happen in the world?
Is Ulmer the person to tell, though? Because
We-
it seems like
we
he
don't-
might be a little crazy.
I'm sure it'd be
Yeah. He might do this for fun.
Yeah.
Crazy is the name of the game around here.
Yeah, that's
we just went through lengths
What do
to
you
not
know?
kill
Ulmer
a
would just
person.
dismember the body and play.
no, exactly. Yeah, we went through links. We're not like
So I'm just trying to figure out a way that it's not for nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to necessarily be Ulmer, but I know that he's going to be the person that ends up throwing.
Yeah. Especially if he's gonna play with him. I don't really like that.
I mean, the warden can probably tell Omar to put him somewhere.
Should we talk to the
Temporarily.
warden instead of Omer?
Yeah. Man, I really think like it might be time we talk to the warden.
Probably gonna trust the warden a little better than Omer, but
I definitely would trust the warden more than Ulmer.
yeah.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that we caught this before.
Yeah. We don't want to go sleep and then wake up and then he's already been like,
But
I'm woken by a beautiful drow woman, and all of a sudden, good job on your job.
The Brotherhood.
yeah, we know,
We know.
with a hand. Yeah,
Well done.
it's the best.
Lucian, a chance for
Yeah.
oblivion.
Another hand has touched the beacon.
Ah.
It's Meridia.
The beacon will be there when you wake up. I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
But how do we break that to the warden? Like, hey, we're here. Does the warden know why we're here, or does he just?
No, we were just in guard
Okay,
stuff when
that's
we
what I
went up,
thought.
and
I
we
was-
just kept it short to the point. He told us what we needed to do, and we left. So we kept it all business.
I mean, I
Homeboy
guess we
needs
can
to
tell
do
him
some
why we're
background
here.
checks.
No.
No, we shouldn't. Tell
Look,
him
he's
why we're
probably
here,
not going to hear it until we all have heard. I mean, until it's made the rounds, and then we'll know.
No,
then
I,
we can talk to the warden.
no, I think we need to talk to the warden preemptively. I was saying
Yeah.
no. I was saying no about telling the warden why we're actually here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to eliminate any chance that
Mm.
we wake up and poor Owen Wilson's just gone.
Yeah.
Well, then we should probably head to the warden's office. PDQ.
Well, yeah, it's by the guard stuff anyway. So once we do that, we can crash.
That's true.
That'd be a weird conversation when he just left us to.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how you twist that on that, how that you get that to work.
And then there's a conversation about the gauntlet since the warden was there.
Yeah, he might want to talk to you guys about that.
I mean, to talk to you about that. You're probably wanted for murder. Brick killed the guy.
I saw that with a trident.
What happens in Red Garden stays in Red Garden.
All right, so then let's go. Let's go see if we can have a meeting with the
Making our
warden.
way down.
Da-da-da-da.
Making our way uptown,
Making
Uptown,
his way
yeah.
up castle or prison.
upstairs.
So
Up prison.
Up
it does take some, it does take some time. But as you have Eldon so briskly made your way up there before, you kind of
Yeah, you know the way pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, without fail. There is, I'm going to say at one point, passing through the second level, you do see Gapek just stomping on the ankle of a prisoner.
Delightful.
You want to keep going or no?
Sure.
Okay, keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah,
We can't.
entire time,
we can't
Felix
write
is
every
going
roll.
up the column just.
Like we're gonna
I've
have
done
to.
worse than him.
Yeah, that's not great, bud. Hey, for real though, that's not great,
Oh man,
bud.
suddenly this power duo has become a struggle between three. No, I'm kidding. So you make your way up to the warden's office and everything. There does seem to be, just kind of viewing underneath the door, there does seem to be a light on the other side. So, knocking.
Come.
Hello.
open the door.
Ah,
Greenhorns.
yes.
Made a name for yourselves today.
Yeah, what was that about?
Yep. It's one of those things that, one, I was curious as your capabilities and very impressed. And two, not a bad way to, unfortunately, bleed out the weak links. And then three, that was more for the prisoners to see what you can do. If you're going to be steamrolled or if they might actually have to listen.
Well, guess that's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they are going to listen to you.
How much of a target of the tieflings will we be now?
There is a massive crosshair on his forehead, his back, chest, any open piece of a body part not covered by armor, But
That might be hard.
Yeah,
The
he's,
whole body is kind of armor.
he's kind of
yeah, as I'm seeing, yes.
he's kind of our
But,
little armored boy.
But people getting genius in here, so just watch your back. Your backs if you all travel as a group.
That's why we're traveling as a group.
Not a unwise stratagem.
How big of a group is the tieflings?
There's about 20 of them total in the prison.
19 now.
Fair.
He's not wrong.
And like he can't help but like chortle a little bit because he is a minotaur. It's just it just kind of comes out and just humored.
Hell yeah! That's basically the equivalent of a minotaur. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah! That's actually how they approve of things. Hell yeah!
Yep.
Hell yeah! God damn it!
He said no knockouts.
Yeah, no, I know. We get that, man. Hey, we get that. We get
Is
it,
there
bud.
anything I can do for you all?
Do you have a pamphlet?
Yeah, we didn't get
We didn't
pamphlets.
get the pamphlet.
That's not our main
Yeah,
reason
it's
why we're up
intentional.
Or
here.
even like a training
Oh.
video. I mean,
They're
set it to
Training play.
You don't need a training video. Clearly, like you've
Well,
succeeded.
oh yeah, but I need to know where, like, you know.
You know when there's that phrase like "when in Rome," you went straight to "when in Gaul"
Yeah.
and just slaughter. But
When in Rome, just go to the Olympics, man.
All right,
Not
so
the same thing.
but
yeah,
so unfortunately we don't have a pamphlet or anything.
biscuits, man.
Part of it is if there's something written that is standardized, it could be getting out to the prisoners, and if there's something that they definitely don't need to know that is written down, then they can know, and it causes issues. So
Like the anti-magic field situation.
precisely.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Mhm.
Although I think we probably need to talk about a prisoner.
Yeah.
Word on the street is Omar likes to have fun with dead bodies.
Not like that. I mean, maybe you like that.
Nah,
I don't know.
Given
I
any
hope
details.
not.
Yeah.
Just let known that Omar's kind of like the last eyes on bodies.
If they're the dead, I mean, we can only bury so many.
Well, what if they're mostly dead?
Expand.
Oh, if they appear
Okay,
dead.
Rach.
So
Prisoner
We're not
Biscali
quite there.
on the 7th floor
okay.
is a tool right now for us to
He is not
broker
dead yet.
some goodwill, but that left Biscali in a state of being in between life and death. We need to house them temporarily, make sure they aren't thrown off the prison island.
You do see that flash of like annoyance as seemingly another group of guards is becoming very very institutionalized already, but understanding as well. So it's kind of like just kind of an eyebrow raise, kind of.
You have to understand with the presence that our friend Seven made at the gauntlet, we have to haul in somehow.
Yes. We can put him in the infirmary.
Preferably somewhere that
Isolated.
others won't have eyes, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the oubliette.
Okay, sure.
We don't have a pamphlet.
Yeah, remember you purposely you're gonna need to elaborate here because we're pamphletless,
So,
sir.
it is a naturally forming cavern within the mountain that we utilize for our more violent offenders.
Is that where they keep the rumored serpent?
No. No.
No, he's just
Sorry, I've heard so much about this infamous serpent that I can only
And
imagine.
for all I know, they may have had a stint in there. I don't know who they are. But
Side check.
yeah, go for it.
Oh, that's a good point, O'Darren. Oh, a 9.
19.
You do know that he is, in fact, telling the truth. He doesn't know.
hell yeah.
But there are some geodes crystals that naturally give off a low resonance pitch, hum, tone that at prolonged exposure makes a man come to heel, especially when it doesn't stop. We could put him there. That is,
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good
completely
idea.
secure there. I mean,
Yeah,
if he is
yeah.
in a state of death and life,
For about 24 hours,
Well, no, we don't really know that. I just told him that.
maybe.
I can get Bascali moved there.
It varies on the body. He's pretty lean. It might be a day and a half.
We can fit someone in there. Not a problem. So we can put him there, but I do wish to ask, because I'm not in the habit of just blindly doing whatever my subordinates ask. What is the nature of the information, or what is the end result of this?
I didn't catch her name, but a beautiful drow woman saw that we were in
Vespera.
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 Yes.
She saw that we were in trouble after our bouts and offered a hole-in of sorts to some kind of stable footing in an unstable locale.
What did she promise you?
Just a kind of support.
What kind of support?
Well, hopefully, so Seven doesn't somehow get prison shanked as we're walking and making our rounds. Protection of sorts, some kind of. Although we are known to be a formidable force at this point, as you said, people are genius. So
She
Support doesn't
indicated
help,
she
or
had
it doesn't hurt.
she had others of her number that could kind of help keep a watch on our backs, keep the tieflings from ambushing us. So
Yes, they are not a group that you wish to necessarily displease.
and I heard that maybe she even works with Gapek a little, and surely somebody who has Gapek in mind, to an extent.
Gapek is a force of nature. The most darkest.
Where's the she
vilest-
used?
Yeah, we kind
Form
of
of
gathered that.
But that fear that she solicits in and of itself is a manner of control.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I can't debate the results.
yeah, that makes sense. You're trying to keep it.
But nonetheless, what I'm saying is even she has brokered some kind of goodwill with Vespera and who they work with, so figured it might be useful.
All right. Well, yes, I can have Bascali moved. Upon finding out what sort of support Vespera gives you, please inform, because if it is something that we need to act on, we need to act on.
Just make sure that word gets out that Argento's dead.
You need that to get out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easily doable.
Cool.
All right. Anything else? How was your literal first day at the prison?
Bloody mess.
You know,
A whirlwind.
it
What
was
are you telling?
eventful,
I
but I'm
watched-
doing all right.
I watched the fight. That was
it was
cool.
pretty successful.
Mhm.
I think we made some impressions.
It's all about the friends we made along the way, right? That's what I
We
say.
made some friends.
Echo.
Ah, that sly
We
bastard.
did.
Don't trust Echo at all.
Well, I mean, hey.
Echo literally has killed every family that he has worked for.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's 6 families.
We did.
Intentionally or just
We did
Intentionally. He
You
is.
fixed Jack the Ripper. Good job.
Yeah.
excellent.
He
we did-
was broken.
You can do it better.
Maybe that's
Clearly, you guys don't understand that.
why we rehabbed him and set him out
physically?
on a
Yes.
path.
You refurbished him, is what you did.
Yeah, and you didn't even do that. You just talked with
You
him.
made that PS1 running like it was brand out of the
I,
box.
Yes, but now it's not gonna, glitch out when I'm playing.
yeah, no, exactly.
Gotta put that memory card in.
Yeah.
Clearly,
We
was
blew on the
squeaking.
cartridge a little bit.
You were moral support.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
All right, well, yes. But
Automaton, the sentient automaton.
Okay.
All right.
Before we turn in for the night, I mean, since we did prove our utility in such a excruciating day, I mean, is there
Gold.
anything we
Can we get a raise?
is there anything else we should know?
So, I was going to inform many of the other guards, as I just found out myself today, but apparently there was an assassination attempt on the High King a few days ago.
Really?
Oh,
And
Oh, man.
yeah, we were there. It's fine.
what?
No, it's fine. We know.
You were where?
We were at the
Just imagine, like, banner in the background.
yeah. We were at the Blackwatch Haven when the word got out about it.
Yes.
Ah, that makes sense. That's very rational.
That's not suspicious at all.
I
Well,
mean,
it's not
I
because
am
that
not.
feels
I am not
That
lying.
is
We were there when the word got out.
Yeah.
We didn't know before.
I'm not saying you are lying. He
Yeah.
believes you. I mean, because no offense, like there's no way in hell he would believe in hell's he would believe y'all were there.
And now you're here? What?
Yeah,
Unless
that's
there's
what I
like,
was thinking.
unless there's that Harry Potter picture, like moving live picture, newspaper stuff where they can clearly see all of us.
In the background.
Hauled off for interrogation for 24 hours. Or when he was holy lawnmowering through the crowd, or you were giant.
Yeah, I was.
I was fighting side by side with the Praetorian.
So
It's
like we
also-
had a highlight reel there.
I was gonna say it's also really hard at that point. Like if I was giant there,
Yeah.
and then like
And that was
they
also
saw me-
after your big performance where
And-
you like literally enthralled the entire
With your
ballroom.
dancing.
Yeah.
With your
Yeah.
dancing.
So
Yeah.
even
You
before
didn't
that would have
dance here,
happened,
though.
that
And people were
seemed
just like, "Huh, they're
With
the,
your
they're the
six sweet
creature I've
moves.
never seen before."
If I was a
And then
journalist,
just
I
to
would have
see
taken
me
a picture of him.
Show back up at prison and also rage and get large again. Like that narrows it down quite a bit.
Hey, we're
So, okay. So yes, I do plan on informing the. Hi, Riley. I do plan on informing the other guards of this tomorrow, and ask for some measure of just tact in who you do express it to. For obviously we are holding some of the world's worst people, and some of them just get off on sharing juicy information like this. Empowers them, emboldens them. And the last thing we need is for them to believe that there is some destabilization in the world that they can utilize for their own nefarious means.
agreed.
All right. You are dismissed. And
Yes.
yeah, we'll have you guys head back to the barracks, and right there is where we will take our break, and we will come back in about 5 minutes. All right, and we're back. So David, you went to the Hoagland waiting to pick up Danny.
Mm-hmm.
You were pulled into a room to read a script. I mean, it was still kind of weird.
What episode is this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute, hold on, what?
Yeah.
And
I thought we were on, like, episode
you
20.
were in a room with 5 other people. I mean, you knew Will.
Uh-huh.
I mean, one of Danny's friends and everything. You know, kind of a weird, tall, bald guy, but I love you, Will. I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Say more nice things.
I am also a weird, tall, bald guy.
Thank you.
But you read this thing, a bright light happens, and you find yourself kind of floating in this kind of white expanse. I mean, I hate to put it like that, but it is just like a white void. And
Is this it, Lord? Am I there? Go ahead.
do you jokingly say that out there?
I probably do.
Let's be real. We know. I think.
100%.
Yeah, I think you definitely would.
So it does echo out there, much like how Ray was like in that dark pool or whatever, where she like snap and be like a ricochet effect or whatever. You do say that, and there's like a couple of seconds of like delay, but it just seems to go on forever until you hear this female voice be like, "I've pulled you away.
Well,
I have come to spare you from whatever malevolent machinations are at work here. Be still. You are safe.
who are you?
I'm known by many names. The mistress of war, she whose tip is dipped in blood, but I am known as Brexana.
I don't think I've heard of you. You pulled me from the Hoagland?
If that is the place from whence you came, you were being sent away to my realm, or a realm that I live adjacent to, exist adjacent to.
So, can you get me back? I have a family. I have a life.
As I suspected, but at this time I do not possess the ability to do so.
Well, thank you for keeping me from death.
At this moment, like as you're asking this, what's next? You find yourself standing like kind of in this marshlands, mountains in the distance, very kind of gray, overcast. I mean, if I had to, an image that it relates is Pelennor Fields
Mhm.
from Lord of the Rings. Just
course.
you got that open expanse, you got the mountains in distance, like the gray clouds with like the distant light.
Mhm.
You're standing there, and across from you is standing a rather tall woman in a regal battle armor, bright shining white. It's one of those that takes your eyes a moment to adjust, because it's weird that you just came from a white void, so you shouldn't think that your eyes need to adjust the brightness.
Mhm.
But in this moment, it's more of like the gloriousness, the splendor of her that you are having to adjust to before you have to squint and you adjust. I was able to pull only you for whatever incantation you were to read from. You or to be sent to a body of a follower of mine. I intercepted you in hopes we can gain an understanding of what is happening. This is unknowns to me. I'm familiar with many things. I'm not familiar with your world. I do know that you come from a magicless place. While
Indeed.
here we have an abundance of magic. And like you feel this push into your mind. Do you reject it? Or do you
No.
fight against him? Okay.
No.
It's almost like she's cliff noting your life, but not so much your life, the world
Again.
around you as you interacted it within him. She said, ironic. and she explains like this does equate directly to what you know as Dungeons and Dragons, a world of magic, of whimsy, of death, decay, despair, gods, goddesses.
Yes. I mean, for us, it's a game. It's entertainment. We just imagine those things. We don't experience them.
And we live them. Your entity that you know as God, we can most closely associate with the god of Turak, a overarching deity,
Yes.
of which I am a major deity in my own right, but still lesser compared to him, them, whatever they are. We are going to attempt to connect you with Banner in a much more subtle way than those that you were a party with have been forced into their counterparts.
All right. And who is Banner?
Banner is a cleric of mine. He is.
Okay.
I have gifted him with magics. He is skilled with sword and shield, with javelin and many other weaponry. He is a very skilled warrior. He's learning. He has room to grow. Hopefully that in being connected with him that you excuse me, that you in turn will be able to guide him, but he can also discover why you have been paired the way you have. We are going to attempt to do this subtly. It may seem instantaneous for you, but this will be over the course of many, many months. Are you ready? Do you have any questions?
Yes. So someone was already attempting to connect me with one of your followers with this banner?
They were trying to force a connection. I don't
To what
know.
end?
That is the mystery.
I see.
There are.
By intercepting me, do you think you've prevented? I mean, was it to do harm to this follower of yours?
No. If anything, I am shielding him as much as I am you. I don't know what effect this has on those that you were with. I don't know if this will fracture them in any way or what effects it has on the people that they were forced into. But if you would permit me, I would ask of you to try and discover in your own right what may have caused this, what the purpose is. I am at this time diminished in my capabilities.
You were able to pull some information from my mind.
Yes.
Can you plant information there too? Can you tell me of your world? Can you give me facts that I might be able to aid Banner?
I believe I can. And so it starts slowly. Kind of like the reverse of turning off a faucet where you get the slow drip at the end. Like it's the reverse. You start to get the slow drip into the waterfall of information. You see almost like a net geo, like going from Pangea to like the modern day continents. You see like the world lush and green. Yeah, you see it suddenly become gray and dull and with browns and other colors like that, presumably from the ash wars. And then progressing forward, you see the topographies change and everything. You see various races and species. You see great magics being performed. You see both great and terrible deeds being done. Not limited to, even the exploits of some people battling against an envoy of a dark god. You see other experiences of other deity-like entities encircling around, like more symbolically at this point, surrounding this world, numbering over 40, over 50. You see them almost like they're being choked out by Vader, like grasping at their throats before fading off into nothingness, coming down to about 20 or so. You get a brief glimpse of Banner and his life from a third-person point of view, watching him with his parents, his mother dying, being raised by his father, until he was left and he joined the War College, learning from there, then traveling. It feels very much like, you know, when you're holding a baby and you're carrying it and like you have to carry it to the room, but you have to turn on a light, but you don't want to, like, you try and shield the baby's eyes, keep it asleep, more or less. That's kind of what it feels like she's doing. She's trying to keep you from your mind being blasted. So you're being given information what you can. There is a moment where the world and the moving of the sun seems to slow down, and you're on this battlefield right next to Brexana, and she's calling for this charge, and you're more or less kind of moving through the movements next to her, and you see someone that is Banner, and you've lived this from the other side. You're now seeing it from the David point of view. You see the determination in Banner's eyes. You see his want and will to better himself, to advance his station, but not like, you don't see bloodlust, you don't see greed. You at this point speed forward again, and you're kind of floating with Brexana, like in the, I hate to say it, but kind of, if you want to think of like Superman and like Wonder Woman just kind of floating in midair kind of situation.
You say Superman and Lois in that bad scene and and the music playing. Yeah, no.
But
can you read my mind?
Can you read my mind? God, I
No,
love Superman, but no.
Right.
Oh, okay. But all of this seems to be happening like instantaneous for you. So it does feel like a dervish, a whirlwind. When you see Brexana take out her massive great sword and just seemingly like stab it into nothingness and pull down, and it causes a rip. And she just calls you, like, quickly grab him. He is enduring things that I have never seen before. And like you start to peek through, and this is about the time when he then became poisoned.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're peeking through, and what do you want to do?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I grab him.
You
Pulling
kind of
through.
get. I know we're kind of catching up now with the
Yeah.
present, but the events play out as you unfold. And as Banner is laying in his bed, he opens his eyes, and for a moment, there's heterochromia going on, where there's Banner's eye color in one eye and David's eye color in the other.
Wild.
And there is this. If we were to almost look at this on the ethereal plane, kind of like a duality of souls in this body right now. Not much is different than Will, because Will's living in a head. You're almost like now existing together, and you have awoken. You are in the barracks for the guards in this prison. So yeah, there was a lot of time skipping for you without really realizing it, but yeah. So at this time, currently, for Banner and David specifically, you have free conversation between the two.
No, no.
One knows, the other knows.
Does he have to start speaking in third person?
No, but
It's the royal we.
you are.
We
much
are-
like Will, you're
we
able
are
to have
Danner.
outward conversations. If you do respond as David or Banner, your voice will match accordingly,
Okay.
and you will hear accordingly as a party, whatever voice. And if you are specifically saying, like, I'm responding as David, I would like you to respond as such, like saying, I am David. And so I know this is getting crazy with it now because we're adding essentially 2 entities going on in people's bodies. But what I
think
will
we've all
say,
DM'd, we can do that, right?
I will say
To
that
some extent.
although I love Will, because David, you have played D&D significantly longer. Once per 7 days, you can draw on David's knowledge to give you
At a game.
Yep.
Meta game.
We're gonna give you advantage on
Oh my
on an ability score, ability check.
He's becoming Deadpool.
Yeah.
David, kill.
Breaking the fourth wall.
He breaks the fourth wall.
But yeah, you can have advantage on, and I'll send you. It's gonna be a feat. You're gonna have the ability to. You will help me with that,
Don't ask you.
Quiet.
but
Generic computer assistant.
Yeah.
because none of us wants to say the name to trigger it.
Mhm.
But yeah, so on a skill check or ability check, you can get advantage once per 7 days. And yeah, that's kind of where it's at right now.
All right.
But as soon as you like open those eyes, like yes, there's a heterochromia for a moment before it goes to banner. So that's what you experience. Everyone else is going to get a long sleep or a long rest. You get a short rest.
Okay.
Just because it is very unrestful. But yeah. So, but I don't think you were, aside from your martial stuff, there was much you did in the battle. Like you took some damage, which
Well, which I healed when we
Yeah.
were up there. So
Yeah,
spell
so-
slots.
yeah.
Don't
So
need
yeah,
them a
you're,
whole lot
you're
anyway.
good then.
All right.
You're just a little bit tired and cranky. So
That's nothing new.
you guys wake up. Yeah, just that brisk, salty sea air draft coming in through some of the windows and whatnot. Sorry, I just need a track for myself. So we got David, Will, and Jack going on.
I don't think Jack
Activated
is-
Winter Soldier style.
is more. He is more just hanging out. He's not as active as Will or now David. Will
pretty
be.
stonewalled.
Yeah, yeah.
Stonewalled Jack.
Stonewall Jack. Son.
Lord.
War. But yeah, so you guys wake up feeling pretty decently refreshed. What do you want to do?
I guess I want to
question. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do with your
I guess
life?
wander around the catwalks and listen for any murmurings of Pascali's demise.
Okay, give me a perception
See
check.
if it's like past or if it's been
Sure. Sure.
19.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that you catch a just a single rumor, quote unquote. It's like, yeah, did you hear what happened to Pascal? Yeah, they found him just dead in his room. Yeah, there wasn't. I mean, there was a like a prick like on the body, but like that's it. There was nothing like like
Butt shank.
yeah, he got his ass got shanked, my guy. He got butt pricks. He's a prick of a butt.
There's some ass shank
But,
going around the prison now. Gotta watch your butt.
Hodge kids, Hodge wives, Hodge husbands.
Watch for the
They're shanking all them
He's
asses out
freaking all
there.
sorts of people around him.
He's shanking.
Jack the Pricker, but no, not you, Jack. But you said Jack the Ripper earlier, so that's what I was calling back to.
Okay.
One in old English mythology, everyone.
Hey, that's what happened to him. But yeah. So I'm gonna say you catch up on that, and that person told another person, like right, you're listening, and they're going and kind of spreading it. But
Good news, he's dead.
Quinda, killer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we go try and find Vespra?
I think it's more of a situation where she'll find me.
Yeah.
So what? We just want to hang out here then?
I guess be
Go for a
visible.
walk?
Just
be visible.
Yeah, right. Be visible as opposed to our usual.
Dun dun dun. So, like Seven's walking like even bigger movements. He's walking like smugly, like he's got a
I
strut.
like only partially rage just so like my chest and shoulders are inflated.
Mhm.
Everything else normal size.
I'm here for it. Just got
Little-
really large
Little
pecs
itty
now.
bitty legs.
Itty bitty little space. So yeah, you're so
Reverse T-Rex. I like it.
just going walk on the promenade, basically. Just
Or out in the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hang out in public.
Mhm.
In public where we're easy to find.
okay. So
Keep an eye out for any assassination attempts, or skulking.
somebody with a squirt gun shows up.
Watching that someone trying to attack us.
But there is
Yeah, we can't let Seven get wet. It's
Yeah.
catastrophic.
feed him after midnight.
Melt. Yeah.
But yeah, some time passes, and
Let's just wake up.
I say some time passes, a couple hours, because it's one thing for something to be a rumor. It's another thing for the rumor to be confirmed. So, about 3 hours pass after you're waking. And you guys are out in the yard. Obviously, you're doing more than just standing there in place. You're walking around a bit before you see over here. And you see Ren, you see over just like sitting, like leaning up, foot up against the wall, arms crossed, just Vespera, just hanging out.
I walk up and the first thing I say is, I'm kind of surprised you didn't have Gepek finish the job. A broken nose isn't, whatever. But
Gepik likes to have her toys, and he seemed very much amusing to her. Apparently, not so much anymore. And there's just that slight little grin. Thank you. And the package was delivered. So it seems that there's a little bit of information that needs to be given upon your asking. So what would you like to know?
Well, I mean, I would honestly just like to meet the serpents.
Would it just be you? Or would you want your compatriots to join you?
I mean, my preference is everybody, but I completely understand if that's not allowed.
Well, as I've seen that the large metal man kept the package safe, I can at least vouch for him. And you two both fought next to pretty boy over there, dressing to Banner. I can assume you vouch for him, and the other three, I don't see why there won't be a problem. And she just kind of looks over Eldon, Felix, and O'Darren. So what we can do is maybe after the coffer lights out tonight, we can arrange something. You would come down to the 9th level, and we can have a little chat in the showers there. Clothed, of course.
Oh.
Clothed,
Do I need it?
if you wish.
I don't know how to feel now. I'm just kind of going all over the place.
Sending mixing news
Eve's
left and
Yeah.
right.
He's
Zigwin. You should have zigged there. Whoa.
Mark
left the
me up.
leotard on.
Yeah.
I thought I'd split the difference, and I kept the leotard on.
Got the nude
me up.
underwear. Can I wear
Scared
those?
But would that
Yeah.
be agreeable to you?
Yes, it would be.
Fair enough. So there are a few things for you to meet. One, just know that you will not be the only ones armed in that room. Can't afford such an important person to be vulnerable.
I mean, not to interject, but I felt like that the entire time I've been here, probably prisoners armed to the gill under there.
She just starts pointing at different people, just nodding. Just but
Like the Texas of prisons, everyone has a weapon.
yeah, if you don't have a weapon, you're
You make sure you act like you have a weapon. Yeah, no, I know.
I am a weapon.
to whatever
okay.
is said. Whatever is said there is meant for your ears only. It is not to be spread around. It is not common knowledge or information. Should anything that is discussed in this conversation gets out, then I will have no choice but to find a way to slit your throat.
I get
I'm not even going to sugarcoat it.
You know, when you're in the line of work, you know, I get it.
And finally, you have earned conversation, but you must still earn respect. And respect is given. We will give respect, but you must give as well. You think these are agreeable terms?
I do.
Fair enough. Again, come to level 9 after lights out. Don't worry, there will be no other guards there to bother us. And, a biento. And she walks away with her little strut. Other than Ren, because you're innately in this conversation, can I have perception checks from everyone else?
Oh, including me or not? Including
Not
Not
because
you.
you're being the
I
mouthpiece
want to
right
make
now.
sure that I got that.
19.
6.
21.
9.
I know
You
nothing.
said 14?
9.
Oh, 9, 14.
14. Yeah.
Okay.
19.
So for Felix and O'Darren, you are looking around like you're. While Ren has been pulled aside and having a conversation, you guys are all kind of like actively, well, non-actively, passively listening,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like trying. You know what I mean?
Not trying to look like I'm actually just
Yes.
like listening, but listening. Yeah.
But you two catch a conversation going on between Korik, a gray-skinned dwarf, and a very fair-looking elf, half elf, just elven descent,
Mhm.
going on. They have their respective posses kind of at a distance behind them. There looks like there's a brief moment of tension before the three part ways, and so too do their groups. But the reason I say you guys are noticing this, everyone else could have caught that there was this conversation going on, but for the most briefest of instances, Cork took a look over at you guys.
Okay.
So that's what your guys' role was catching.
Was
The
noticing. that
conversation
Oric was
in
noticing
general
us.
was not hidden. These are massive groups of people coming together.
Yeah.
It was more or less the single look. To which then they split apart and they go about their own separate ways. So, you got some time. We'll say that you guys woke up around daybreak, assuming Banner did calisthenics. But maybe just one half of the body. I don't know.
Yeah. The other one was like,
Just
"Come
just the
on,
top
I
half.
don't need this.
But yeah. So it was about a 3-hour wait. So we're gonna say it's around 9:30 ish. That you are separating from Vespera. That conversation happened with Cork and those other two. What do you all want to do?
Well, don't we want to go take what's her name and get her, because he marked her down as released,
Yeah.
so we can actually go to like get her processed out, couldn't we?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
We need to check on her
Would-
too.
would-
Someone
Feel like-
send us to release her?
Maybe that should have been brought up when we were talking to the warden last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was say,
Well, we shouldn't.
well, how would that go?
Yeah.
Hey, this one person in particular has been marked as released in your book that we didn't know about until now. You see what I'm saying? Like,
I do, but
we could just go down and grab her and tell her that she's being released, and if we act like she is, they'll ask for the notes, and
That's true.
the notes will show it. I'm just saying, like, because we told her that we would get her out of there. I mean, if not, it's fine. I'm just
I have
telling.
a lot of thoughts about how that situation was handled, and I really appreciate the gesture about it. But
If we,
it just made, I think, it more confusing than it needed to be.
Most of the things we do
Yeah.
are
Yeah,
more
that's
confusing
fair.
than they need to be.
It's not D&D if it's not.
Yeah,
Just
it's not,
throwing that out.
if it's not overcomplicated.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, that's fine. That is what it is. I'm just saying. Other than that, though, obviously we need to figure out a plan if things go when they go sideways. Because what are we even going to do? Like once we say hi, or like,
But she is supposedly in for having killed.
As an accomplice to the grandmother's
Yes.
murder.
Yeah, which
But
clearly
now
we
with
know
all the
that's not
events
case.
in the capital, she would be cleared of that.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, no, and honestly, we don't even know if they would just be like whatever and just leave her locked up.
I'm
So-
just wondering if we
Could
if we use that to tell the warden, it's like she insists that she is not responsible, and it's like we're innocent of or we don't know how to check this, but how would we know that?
My game plan
Would that get him to check the rolls?
my game plan would have been to have maybe Felix or O'Darren go to the magical part of the prison,
Magical part.
where you can cast message or sending and just send a message to the Praetorian, who can then tell the correct
fair.
authorities to have. That would have been my ultimate game plan, to have Teninger released.
I thought about that too.
Would you
Again,
actually?
I really appreciate the gesture,
But, yeah,
Elton.
I was there. I figured it. Yeah.
Yeah, because other than
I didn't know
that,
about the magic field. I didn't know about the magic field that time.
Well, and I was just thinking some way to get him to look at it and be like, wait,
yeah,
to be
yeah.
released.
Other than that, though, I mean, we should probably not be as well seen today and stay under the radar. Huh? Can we do that today?
I don't know why you're looking at me.
Why?
Well, especially if we're going to be having to do something later on. We don't want a ton of attention drawn on us more than we already have.
Did you see something?
Like everything we did yesterday.
No, I meant like today. Did you see something?
I mean, I see lots
I
of
think
stuff.
maybe we should go talk in private.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Okay, but yeah, like I said, we should just hang down and just chill out, unless something else occurs. I mean, I don't know.
I know a tower where Gopek beats prisoners, so
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I would rather jump off of this cliff right now than have to talk to him.
There's some measure of mercy. Sometimes she just breaks a nose. I mean,
Nose breaks suck. All right, fine. Whatever.
She's
Like-
wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's go find some place that's.
Go up to the guard post.
Like
We
the-
have guard posts, guys.
I thought you were talking about like the very top of the.
No. I'm saying let's go up to the guard post.
Like, hey, we're just chilling here today, guys.
I'm getting antsy, anyways.
A smoke
I'm just
break. A Union 20.
yeah. Like the moment we get up there, it's just done.
Sure.
But yeah,
So as soon as we get up there, I think tonight's gonna be a trap. Just for shits and giggles.
Probably.
I don't think Vespera is a trap necessarily.
I think third parties.
I think
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Korik is planning something.
Yeah.
He looked at us during his little conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I was asking about.
Yeah. No, I understand, but
What was the look on his face?
it was not great.
Okay.
He seemed to be eyeing you pretty well.
I mean,
Understand.
like your say your usual like take him. You know what I'm talking about. We've talked about that look.
Some of us.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about looks? It's that look where they're sizing you up and thinking like, where should I punch you best? That's the look.
Yes, but he had plenty opportunity than he didn't. So
But that's more time. It's not a good thing.
Some of us are not as useful in a fight as we could be in normal situations.
And then some of them are O'Darren.
And some of them are O'Darren.
We'll have the conversation look
Well, wait,
between.
you got your gun, bud.
I didn't
just
say
can't
I
push
couldn't be helpful.
Yeah.
I just said I couldn't be as helpful.
This is probably a net positive because then we don't have to worry about you using your book.
Have the conversation.
Don't use my book in
Yeah. Okay.
public.
Stop. Just stop. It's okay.
how
It's okay.
how are
What?
you feeling without Bookie?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
The book has no effect on me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. Sure, bud.
More of a compulsion.
He just feels a longingness when he doesn't have it
just-
open in front of him.
I'm just trying to get knowledge.
Probably got a
Yeah,
lot of
okay.
sleep last night
Yeah.
for once.
I don't sleep.
Oh, that's true.
He waits.
He waits.
So how did the conversation look between Korik and those?
I mean, it was pretty heated at first, and
So maybe it's just Korik, and he's trying to rally the other.
Yeah, potentially he could be trying to muscle in a coup.
Or we could get jumped on, I believe it was the 4th or 5th floor, since he was talking to a dwarf
The
and
dwarfs
an elf.
and elves. I mean, either way, it just kind of sounds like it's a trap.
A little bit.
Maybe it
looks
might
like a
not
duck
be
and it quacks like a
bad
duck.
idea to head down early.
Looks like a chest, sounds like a chest, but it's probably a mimic. I'm just saying.
No, we can't go down early.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's not a good idea.
Because then people will be like, why are you here? Why are you still here?
Yeah. Hey, why do you really like these showers? You know, I don't really want to be the guy that hangs out. I don't want to be the guard.
The black
Yeah.
mold.
I don't want to be the guard that hangs out at the
Yeah.
showers all day. Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, I'm just saying that that's what's we need to go into this
Run
thinking.
shower detail.
I don't.
Anyone shank somebody recently?
We're on that. Yeah, the increased guards are because of the butt shanks. We gotta keep that to a minimum.
Butt shank riot. Riot.
From Nevermore's point of view, because I have just had Nevermore out and flying around and observing, could I have him follow or try and keep an eye on Korik without obviously getting closer, but specifically focus on Korik?
So,
Don't like that. So
he is your familiar that was summoned ritualistically.
Yes.
So my question is and that's what my quick search was, is are familiars that aren't, would they be dispelled in a magic field? Anti-magic.
If the familiar touched the magic field, I would assume yes.
and he's been circling
So-
above.
But he's
yeah.
been circling above.
That was his context.
Oh, okay. So
So he hasn't been, like, I've intentionally had him stay outside
High
of the
altitude
field,
drone right now.
essentially.
He's our predator drone in the sky.
So what I'm going to say with that then is your predator drone is
Yeah,
is
UAV
flying
up
around
above.
and able to keep pretty good tabs on Korik. You are able to see that a new ship has come in. There are some guards that come on, some that come off. You see even a prisoner or two get onto the ship to leave.
Do
be
I
released?
know the prisoners?
So you do see Korik at that point looking at the guards coming in, the guards coming out, kind of keeping tabs before he does enter deeper into the prison. And at that point, like, we'll say that you cognitively tell him to not fly into the anti-magic field.
Fly into the blender.
Otherwise, it's a giant bugs out there just...
Got another one.
Ooh, look at him go!
Yeah.
So,
Smoke would be.
Well, it's okay because birds aren't real.
yeah.
Yeah.
All birds.
No
All
birds-
oh no! All birds aren't real. This is fact.
Yeah. Just a single feather like floats until it hits the anti-magic field and then just sizzles.
Bug
Yep.
zapper.
So yeah. So what else? We can time skip if you guys want, or if there's anything else specifically you want to do.
You want me to send the message while we're?
I do think we should send the message.
Yeah, no, we should definitely send the message, but
Me too? Or do you want
And I'm sorry, what are you sending to who?
All right.
A message to the Praetorian.
Okay.
That we have a friend who we know is for sure innocent in the Grand Rose's death.
and then
that
what?
needs
Give
to be released.
Hey, free my girl.
and then give him an update that we're gonna meet with the serpent tonight.
Yes, we have made contact with the Eyes in the Dark and a serpent. Not sure if the two are connected, but it seems
Think
like it.
Thematically, yeah, you would think they were kind of, but who knows? I mean,
Okay. So you're sending the message? Oh, Banner. Sorry. Okay. So
We fought about it. He won.
Probably.
He's got new gumption
Rock,
behind
paper,
him.
scissors, lizard, Spock.
I'm great if there's magic involved. What are you talking about?
And that's what David is doing in his head.
Yeah.
as you guys.
Yeah,
do.
David
Rock,
told
rock, paper,
Banner.
scissors,
You know,
Yeah.
there's 2 more you can add
Lizard
to
Spock.
that.
And he's like, what the hell are you doing? But so you send the message, and pretty quickly in response, you hear just, thank you for the information. If you are able to get the warden to a place that I can message him, I can let him know to release this person. But I'm going to, and like it's a message after a message. It's almost like he's got a bunch of spell slots.
He has access to a rod of messaging.
It's just
a phone.
Well,
you look back and he's just got a bunch of like scrolls, and he's like laying
Yeah, and
down
I'm
on
writing
the
all
stomach,
these
kicking
things.
his feet as he like.
He painted his toenails, and he's just sitting there.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
But I will have guards sent to Blackwatch Raven, and they will be on the next ship out, so that we can start rounding them up. I will inform the guards at the zenith of the prison. I will also be sending either the Emerald Blades or the Tracers, as the Grimscars are predisposed, and we will get to the bottom of this. But I will need at least a day, if not 2.
On one of those responses,
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask him, are we able to let the warden know who we are and our purpose here? Is he trustworthy?
And sorry, there's no more. I'm just trying to think of the way where this. There is power in your anonymity, but there is power also in informing that you are in the know. I will leave that to your discretion.
Good to know.
I am trusting you as you are our eyes and feet on the ground there.
We're the eyes in the light.
Oh my god, it's also juxtaposition. But
Oh my god.
Changing our
Did-
order's name.
I was going to say, did we just come up with the group name?
wow,
If only
2 years.
Hey, wow, come on.
Hey,
2 years, nothing, and now we've got 2.
We have a name
Yeah,
now.
3 sessions.
We already have a name, yeah.
I do like
Uh,
eyes in the light.
but yeah, that would be his response.
All right.
So
I'll share that. So if it does sound like we can trust the warden if we need to, but I say we stay anonymous for now.
How do we go about? Do we just tell the ward, "Hey, you have a message for you up in the magic zone"?
Well, he was going to send someone anyway.
Into the magic zone.
well, and it's about at the time like one of the 4 guards at the top, because that's what you guys are. Just turns to me like I will get the warden up here,
Cool.
but yeah, because there was almost like a moment of him looking out into nothingness and like a nod, because I realized what I had said. but yay, retconning without retconning.
It's magic.
But he does write something on a parchment, and he hands it to just out for one of you all to take it, hand it to the warden, and he will come forthwith.
There we go.
And then we're still anonymous.
I will hold it until
anemones.
we get there. So I guess we're going to the warden.
Guys, you made me ink.
It's not a bad way to spend our day as we're wasting time
Yeah.
to just walk back and forth. Get our
You guys are
steps
getting
in.
your literal steps in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your Fitbits, your Apple, Google, whatever you got on your persons, they are dinging like, yeah, do you want to record this walk?
Those are magical. They don't work here.
Joke's on you.
Your pacemaker stops. You're dead.
Aw.
Oh, pacemaker is what they call the little Fitbit thing. I'm kidding.
And I think I'd said it last
treadmill.
time, but I want to make it clear. Every time you walk into the anti-magic like field 7, there's just like a momentary, like the most briefest of like Like it's almost like
You
like,
really
you're
don't
driving your
like
car,
it.
Yeah.
You're driving your car, you're like, whoa, like is the battery gonna go out? You're like, I'm still good for like
Yeah.
6 more months. And you just
Walking on the steps and I just like trip a little bit. And
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, or maybe like your
He's a
shoulder
hybrid.
catches.
You have that feeling where you're falling and you're sitting perfectly still.
Oh man,
That's what it is.
Yeah,
Because you're so,
awake.
and you're like, oh, no,
Start
okay.
screaming
Yeah.
into the void.
He just slipped from gas.
All right,
to-
so
Back hits
so
the
where you
yeah.
heading next?
The warden.
The warden. So you head to the warden. He is out and about, but I'm gonna say that asking the right guards, be like, where is he passing through? You guys do catch him, and he's in one of the turrets, just kind of just looking out, inspecting more or less, making everything is kosher. Everything, there's no like repairs needed or anything like that. But yeah,
Cool.
morning.
Howdy.
Message from up top. Comes from.
This is a joke.
No, it's literally.
No, we went up there and
I'll
they
just
gave us
hand
a
him
note to give to
the
you.
note.
He opens it, reads it over, and this was the release, right?
Yes.
This is not you guys letting him know.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
like
make
we're-
sure whatever he wrote.
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're not
You
letting
want-
our-
okay.
That's what we were just saying is we were up there and they told us to
Um,
take this to you.
So be it. I will check the ledger and get this taken care of.
About
Cool.
what? We didn't read the message, so we don't know.
Oh, I apologize. This was to release a tendrit.
Okay.
And that
Cool.
is this.
I don't know. We were up
Oh,
there and they told us to give this to
hand
you.
it
All right. But yeah, there is no other mention of anything else. Just tendrit in that message.
Cool. We need to figure out what we're going to do or what the plan's going to be.
I'm not sure how much to prep other than the questions we're gonna ask the serpents.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the whole thing. Yeah, like is this going to be like a 2 sentences in and then
You crow.
a
on
fight
your
starts?
regularly.
No, we need to find out more.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like we need to have an idea going into this instead of what we normally do, and that's ask one question that we knew about, and then the rest of the questions are winging it.
Well, what we need to know.
I mean, the reason why we're here is to find out what the deal is with it and their connection, right? That's that's the whole thing. And then any ways if they know of sneaking in and out.
Any information about Varden?
Yeah. And then the poison.
The poison, Varden. Maybe we can lead in with our knowledge of the assault of the puzzled huntress.
Yeah.
We can say that we were bystanders and we saw the fight between the eyes in the dark and the mercenary group, and
Mm.
the battle of ideals shook us to our core, and I don't know.
That's
So our topics are
our bullet points.
Can I take betrayals by the faith for 400? Ooh, daily double.
Yeah. I mean, that's the main thing. And then we just need to be prepared for inevitable third party or fourth or third, but just bigger than what we think.
Or smaller.
How much do we want to let them know that we know? Like, how are we going to ask about Varden Harkonnen?
Well, that's a good point. Maybe just keep that kind of tucked close chest, I guess.
But how else are we going to get information?
Yeah.
Well,
no.
and news has reached of the attack and everything that happened. So
True.
surely the news that Harkonnen is a traitor.
I don't necessarily think so. I think such a deep betrayal of the nation's politics might be.
We
kept
can
under wraps for
express
this.
it as a rumor.
Well, I mean,
It may
he's-
not be official news, but rumor has it that
We can try and get information about the leader of the Eyes of the Dark, which is what Arcanus is.
Is he?
Supposedly.
I don't think
we
so.
don't
I don't
know.
think about
Nothing
that
has been
either.
confirmed.
Yeah, yeah,
but
supposedly. I
I'm
don't-
working with them.
It's a bold assumption, Cotton.
I think Varden's a tool.
He is a tool. I don't know.
He's 100%.
Well, that's without
He's a
question.
tool. He's a tool
But-
bag.
So I have poison, Varden question mark,
We also know about how the.
eyes in the dark.
Should we ask about the fangs? Because we know that the fangs are the ones that are sourcing the poison in
I just watched Andy pick his foot up when he says the thing.
in Beisha,
It's always our favorite conversation. Yeah.
and we need to figure out how much involvement the fangs have with the eyes in the dark.
Or any.
Honestly, it doesn't sound like much.
Well, it's
That's where the
still.
poison comes from.
Yep. That is where the poison comes from.
Yeah, they're
Fangs, so you guys had
manufacturing.
made the connection that the fangs provide the poison.
Yeah.
The eyes in the dark are utilizing the poison from the fangs.
Yes.
But do we condemn?
Much like a snake.
Now, granted,
We do
we want to
condemn.
know where the poison's coming from and all of that. But do we
Maybe
link those two beyond just the delivery of the poison to the eyes in the dark?
we utilize Eldon and say that we were once members of the fangs.
I don't know if that might work out well though.
Through our supply of the poison to the group, that's how we really came to know of the Eyes in the Dark and what they stood for, really.
I mean, you do have their symbol.
Mm-hmm. I know their inner workings too. I mean,
and is that why
Well,
we're
changed a
here?
bit.
I
We
mean,
also
are,
have the
are
eyes
we
in the
here
dark
to
symbol.
try
We
to
know
join
that.
up with the eyes in the dark?
Well, it's it.
That's why. I mean,
information.
no, but I mean, are we posing as that? That's why we
Yeah,
came
it's probably
here.
a good
That's why
idea. We need to
that's
get
why
our
we
stories
joined
collected.
as guards to make contact with the eyes in the dark because we're.
This was
we
the
want to
last place
join.
that we knew they would be.
I mean, I kind of already made that step when I talked to
Yeah.
Vespera.
And that's why we're all hanging out together.
True, but we all need to have the same story, obviously.
Yeah, the reason
because-
you guys came to Red Garden was that Emerald Tusk, like the question was asked, where is the Eyes in the Dark based? And pointed at Red Garden.
here, yeah.
Mhm.
And so that's the whole
I
thing.
think we should lean into we are looking to join.
Yes.
Do we want to say Emerald Tusk like sent us? I mean, we're not lying.
Mm,
Yeah.
We, in a deal with the Eyes in the Dark in Volkstad, we met with Enor Tusk
Yeah.
and Kadal.
Okay.
we can't really deny it now.
Well, yeah, you know. And you can say you assisted the Eyes in the Dark in Volkstad.
Well,
You
remember,
can, at least.
Kadal's the Praetor.
Oh,
The axe is
E-
never got
Yeah,
his
never
real
got-
name.
Yeah.
Enor Tusk.
Sorry, I just before something went terribly wrong.
That would've been bad.
I just wanted to
You
make sure.
talking with Kadal?
Yeah.
you're with the
We're good.
Praetor.
We're good
Yeah,
friends.
actually,
Yeah.
so you-
They're both named Kadal.
Aren't we Kadal? No. Are we all? No. Okay.
That dad joke hurt.
That's a sweet mess.
It's 2025. I'm warming up. Okay.
Can we give the
The
DM
cold
psychic
snap's coming
damage?
in.
I took the damage.
yeah.
I took the damage. You know what? I'm
Or
rolling a
psychic
D100. The percentile.
But I mean, I think when we are meeting with such a high stakes individual, we really have to go big or go home.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
So what's the story so I don't mess it up?
The story is you have lost the power of speech.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
No. So you're to pretend
Mhm.
like you want to join the eyes in the dark. You are
Okay.
all about everything they believe,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is wiping out the gods. Well,
Okay.
wiping out the followers of the gods,
Yes. Okay.
ending worship,
Okay.
Yeah. You
doing
don't.
whatever it takes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the mindset.
I can got it. Okay.
I'm afraid.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah,
I'm
man.
afraid that he's got it and what he'll do with it. But
I'll let you all talk first.
That's that. Hey, that's our normal plan. It
Yes.
works.
Yes.
Track record. We can't consistency.
Yeah.
We've done this numerous times.
Okay.
That's the spirit. All right, cool.
We're winging it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna wait. That's because that's like I said. That we're gonna need that waiting.
So, you guys kind of go a standard walk around areas. You know, we'll say that you do your general like, "Hey, break it up," and kind of things like, "You're too close," like stuff like
Casually guard.
that.
Casual guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until
Did you want a detention?
So yeah, if there is nothing else, we can go ahead and skip. Lights out's called. So the yard is closed down, mess is closed down. Everyone is at least required to go to their level. Because I mean, they kind of care less beyond that point. It's more or less for the head count.
Yeah.
So yeah. So you guys want to go right at lights out? You don't want to wait a little bit and then go down, or what do you want to do?
I mean, I'd say we do it casually, not like the moment lights out happens, we bolt right down, but like,
Start headed that way.
yeah.
Okay.
Beeline.
Sure. So you do that. You get down to
It's the end of day alarm.
yeah. That's the
Yeah, there it is. The whistle.
Right on time.
Goes away, so you get down to the 9th level, and Vespera is just kind of chilling out in the open area, waiting until you guys come out of your little guard stairway column. It was very nice to see you. Any last questions, concerns, pants pissing, wanting to leave? You know, no? Yeah, no, yes.
Is it like a no eye contact kind of thing with do we call him Mr. Serpent? I'm being legitimate here.
Well, it's
How does he like to be
like I said,
addressed? Or it?
he prefers to be given respect to you. If he extends his hand for a handshake, you give a firm handshake.
Always give a firm handshake.
That's right. You want to be respectful. But beyond that, your actions are your own. I'm not going to coach. I'm going to let you all do your thing. And if you're ready, we can go. She starts walking with you all. And you hear that whistle again. Eldon, roll me another straight intelligence or yeah, give me straight intelligence.
Be a 14.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know this tune. And they're like, oh, yeah. Memories of jobs past start coming to your mind as you guys kind of round the corner, and standing before you, a dwarf, Gideon Flint forged, your former compatriot in the Fangs.
Oh.
One of the ones that sold you out. Hello, Eldon. How you doing? And there we are going to stop.
Oh.
Just
Yes.
because this is going to be a potentially long conversation, and it's like 22. So, appreciate you guys listening. Thank you so much for listening. And until then, it's 5 to places. Bye. Yet another production of D&D, and yet another period of waiting until we continue this story. Thank you for being our audience today, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, it's 5 to places. And thank you for listening to Adventures Till the Curtain Calls.